Yeah, baby.
Here we are.
Let's get this shit cracking.
Yep.
Let's wait. Check 1, check 2.
Yo.
Let us know we got volume. Let us know we got volume and we get this shit cracking. Let's wait for the first comment to come in. Yeah, it's right there. There's right one under there, baby. Somebody check that volume too, please. K9, anybody?
What was that, the volume?
Volume on YouTube, yeah, though. Damn. Somebody. Check 1, check 2. Let us know on the chat line if you can hear this so we can get this shit popping, baby, so we don't have the same technical difficulties that we had last time. Are we all good? Are we all good? We all good.
Yo.
Let's get this shit cracking. Play a little music, let everybody tap in. Welcome to motherfucking Hoodstocks, baby, on a Thursday motherfucking evening. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Let's get this shit cracking, baby.
Hell yeah.
Countless battles, I walk with no shadow. Yeah. Desert in sandal, the ghost with the candle. King of all crowns, rip the rattle off serpents. Blood I thirst, since I am the worst. Follow your footsteps, you have no footprints. I am the surface, you worthless purpose. The moon, the stars, I'm connected to darkness. Heads of marksmen, I've hunted the farthest. Village of troops, Molotov the roofs. Black Sunday service with Holocaust roots. Homo Kabbalah, black magic and balas. These AKs and hollows will leave you forgotten. This bottomless season, you looking for me, Mussolini, Gaddafi, the world cannot stop me. I'm legend, remember me? Gifted since birth, you were delivered in a hearse. Your mother and your father trade your soul for a curse. I'm a soldier, coming at you like a locomotive. Never knew I navigate the culture. Service at the tabernacle potion. The devil made my father, little spirit set beside me. My mother was a slave to 3 witches on the island. Ever cheat death? Ever wake up and can't catch one breath? Yeah, baby, the slow fade on a motherfucking Thursday evening. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yo.
Peep this out right here. We got a message. Natalie and Chloe, whenever you feel scared, insecure, or uncertain, remember what I keep telling you. Aim for the skies and give everything your 113%. There is no shame in you trying. I believe in you and all the wonderful things that you can do. I love you and I will always be here to support you. Love, Pops. Carlos Gonzalez. Homie also says, shout out to all the dads holding it down, cooking chorizo and eggs in the kitchen with no shirt on. Okay, today's podcast is brought to you by Orion Luminiferous. Today's podcast is brought to you by Orion Luminiferous. Your one-stop shop for all your professional audio engineering needs. Orion is a former California foster youth and 2022 music graduate from Fresno City College, having graduated with not 1, but 2 medals, Dean's Medallion and President's Medallion. Orion is a well-established, industry, quality, certified audio engineer on Fiverr or Fiverr, not sure what the proper pronunciation is, and is loved and trusted by many talented independent artists such as yourself all across the world, baby, to make their music audio sound the way it is supposed to be heard for a very low price any artist can afford. You can find Orion Luminiferous by following the link in the description at fiverr.com/pitchblackfire or contact him by email at fosterkid.success@gmail.com. fosterkid.success@gmail.com. Check it out. This dude placed an ad today. Orion Luminiferous. He chose that name because he was raised in foster care. And he knew his name wasn't his real name. So when he was of age, he said, fuck that shit. It's not gonna be I'm not gonna be running with the foster care name. I'm gonna choose my own name. He chose Orion Luminiferous, and luminiferous means something like the ray of light or something of I don't know.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a dope game, bro.
Yeah.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Origin Bakery Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your bakery restaurant equipment needs, home-based to wholesale commercial bakeries, new and used. Follow them on Instagram at Origin Bakery Equipment. LLC, and you can pull up on the city in South El Monte at 10441 Rush Street, South El Monte, California. All right, baby, we've all been waiting for this right here out of Oceanside, San Diego. I want everybody to raise up off your motherfucking futons and give it up for Bishop Snow.
I like that. That's cool.
Let's go, baby.
Appreciate the love. Thank you.
How you doing, doggy?
Good, man. I'm chilling. I'm 2 shots deep with some Don Julio in.
Yeah.
A little sipping the Mickey's 40s is cool, man. I like it.
Why you got it down there? You can put it up here, baby. You ain't on the front porch.
Didn't want to disrespect the table. My back, huh?
Nah, never that, baby.
My bad.
You good, doggy?
Yeah. Thank you.
You good. So I think homie is the first homie that we've had out of San Diego on this platform, baby. I think that's correct. Yeah. Is that safe to say? First homie?
That means a lot.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Out of San Diego?
For real, that means a lot.
Stand the fuck up. Oceanside, baby.
Oceanside, San Diego, you know what I mean? All of it. San Diego County as a whole, you know, I try and, I show love to all of it. Anybody from any part of Dago, North County, East Dago, Southeast, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, you know, no matter where you from, we got to represent it.
Absolutely, brother. I mean, what is something that's dope about Oceanside, bro?
Oceanside is unique in a sense. It is North County. We're about 45 minutes away from Dago, the city in a sense, but Oceanside, it just has its own culture. You know, it has its own culture. It has its own neighborhoods. We have second longest pier on the West Coast. You know, little fun facts, but you know what I mean. We're on the beach basically, so anything in the city is about 6 miles away from the beach. Whatever neighborhood you're in, it's all really close knit. We all really know each other, and we all kind of went our separate ways when we got older. But you know, it's all a really close knit community. You know, and man, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. Oceanside is just the whole vibe of the city is different. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful when you're at the beach, but like I said, anywhere else you go, it's, you know, it has a different feel to it.
You know what I think? One thing about beach vibes is always the best vibes and shit. You know what I mean? Because you know, damn, bro, you just like, I mean, when you far deep in the city, away from the beach, and when you go to the beach, I mean, I personally appreciate it so much, especially when you just fucking connect with the fucking earth, put your feet in the motherfucking sand, baby. Yeah. I mean, it's just in a different vibe. And I've told my girl this too. I said, man, one day we gotta get like some type of condo or something cool along the side of the beach. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know what beach yet, bro, but I think any beach can be potentially just, you know, dope, bro.
That's real. And the neighborhood that I grew up in is like 5-10 minute walk from the beach, you know, the east side of Oceanside. It's a beautiful spot with a lot of history, and a lot of history that dates back to the 30s. And we have some neighborhoods, you know what I mean, in the city that, you know, a lot of people know from other places. The east side it's like I said, it has rich history. And you know, a lot of people that aren't from the area do know some of the neighborhoods that are from there is either Barrio Pozole. You know, the Pozoleros, like those are the homies. Quick shout out to the homie, the big homie Dopey, Robles Tattoos. You know, if you want to get a tat, come to the neighborhood, you know, and he has some great work. But, you know, and then the homies from CMG. But this is just a neighborhood that I grew up in. But this is just, like I said, you walk over the bridge from the east side, you walk over the 5 freeway, and, you know, you see the ocean view, you know, and no matter where you're at in the city, like I said, we're in striking distance of the beach, but it's still just, you know, it has its history, it has its politics, it gets ugly at times, but, you know, we try to remain true to our culture in the city, you know. And like I said, we're 45 minutes north of Dago. We're still San Diego County, so it's right before you hit Camp Pendleton and then Orange County, you know, you hit Oceanside. Yeah. And so, you know, we like I said, we take a lot of pride in being from Oceanside. You know, and we're just trying to push that out to the world. We're trying to tell that show that we have a story to tell in that city for sure, and we're just trying to push it out, you know.
And you know what? You said it almost like as in one. We stay true to our culture. Yeah. You know, as in one, like maybe all races that are from Oceanside. Yeah. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, sir.
Because there's a culture about being from that part of the, of San Diego.
Definitely, and you know, we go through diversity and we go through our differences, and you know, of course, politically sometimes it might look differently as far as like street politics, but you know what I mean? We all, like I said, we at one point or another, we grew up together, and we know somebody that knows the same person at one point in time, you know what I mean? It's the separation isn't really that far apart. So it's like, you know, if I ask if somebody knows somebody, chances are we know the same person. It's not really that big of a city, you know, in a sense. The farthest you can go in the city is what, 6-7 miles? Andreas, 6-7 miles? Yeah, 6-7 miles inland, and that's the stretch of Oceanside. And then another 3 miles south of that, you know, it's 3-4 miles. That's pretty much it. That's the stretch of the city.
Yeah.
So,
that's yeah. So everybody, like you said, it's a tightly knitted community where everybody, if you don't know that person, you know somebody that knows that person.
Definitely.
I mean, you said 6 miles outside from the beach. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's not that far. As long as, like, as much as a lot of us have walked on foot throughout the city a few miles, you know what I mean? It might seem farther than that, but it's really not. It's really not. I mean, I don't even know, as far as in comparison to LA, what the distance would be. But I mean, North County as a whole, and I know this mile for mile, but from Santa Monica to downtown LA is the same mile distance as Oceanside to Escondido, which is the farthest you could go in North County inland.
Okay.
So that's North County, San Diego right there. Well, I mean, I think it goes farther than that to like Julian, but as far as like cities that, you know, you can really go to, that you will go to, like it's Escondido. It's Oceanside, Vista, San Marcos, Escondido. Like that's as far as you can go, and that's literally from Santa Monica to downtown LA.
Okay, so, are you born and raised in Oceanside?
Yeah. So,
okay.
Well, I mean, I moved to Oceanside when I was like 4 months old. I have no recollection of anything else. So
it's born and raised, baby.
Dad went into the military at a young age. So my dad's actually, I have a lot of history in Los Angeles as well, because my dad's from Monte.
Okay.
So I'm half black, half Mexican. My dad's Mexican. Grandparents are from Whittier Ca.
Okay, baby.
Yeah. So shout out to all the raza out there. You know what I mean? So I take a lot of pride in being Mexican, and when I was younger, I was really close with my father. And like I said, we came up here a lot.
So who's black? Who's Mexican?
Mom's black, dad's Mexican. Damn. Which isn't usually the case.
No, it's usually the other way around.
It's usually the other way around. But
damn, dad's a G then, bro.
Yeah. So my dad, my dad.
Usually the black homies pulling the little Mexican hyenas and shit, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My parents met off the 60 freeway out there in SGV. So
okay,
like I said, I have a lot of roots out here in LA. So as much as it, so my mom first moved out here from Dayton, Ohio in '84. My grandma got a job as a secretary at the post office, so they moved to South Central straight out the gate.
Yeah.
So it was like LA roots, and my dad was already out there, but then they moved to Hacienda Heights, and then one of my older brothers was born in West Covina, and so I think they met at like an Outback Steakhouse off the 60 or something like that.
Yeah,
just went from there.
Yeah, Outback is bomb too, bro.
Dad changed his life and went in the military, and then they went from there. So that's kind of the background, So.
You know what, bro? Check it out. So this is the first time we meet in person. This is the first time we talk besides a little small talk, the DM. I believe I went through your manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through your manager. So I was trying to I was watching. So if you guys don't know, this man is an artist. He's a rap artist. He's boy is dope. Right, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But watching your videos, brother, I was trying to who does this dude run with, dog? You know what I mean? I mean, I see he got the pyramid on his neck. You know what I mean? Like you got some, and then I watch your videos, dog, and it seems like you're really showing love to like everybody, bro. Like it's hard to you know what I mean?
I try. I do what I can with what I have. You know what I mean? Definitely, and I appreciate every second of it. And like I said, I try and show love to not only everybody outside of my race, but you know what I mean? I try and represent for both sides, not politically, but just culturally, because I know the politics that come into play. You know what I mean? And it's it's been a while since I stepped in, and I don't plan on going back. So I do have a lot of raza tattoos. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know what comes to play with that, being a brother, a rolling brother. And,
so you roll with the brothers in the system?
I roll with the brothers. So
absolutely.
We had talked about that, where I'm from, which is a little crazy, especially with the politics involved out here, because, I'm a GD. So, you know what I mean? And
you're a gangster disciple.
I'm a gangster disciple.
Which the origins from that is not California.
From Chicago.
It's from Chicago, baby. Yeah. Come on, you got to break that shit down for us, dog.
Yeah, so, all day. So basically, my uncle Soda Poppy got out here in '95. So he was taking a Greyhound to Oakland. And somehow, I never asked the background on it, but somehow the Greyhound hit Oceanside. So the Greyhound hit Oceanside. He has a 2-hour layover. 2-hour layover. He walks to the beach, sees the pier, and he says, "Fuck it, I'm staying here." And so basically, you know, he was rooted out here before the rest of the family even got out here. And the crazy thing about Oceanside, like I said earlier, it's close to Camp Pendleton. Camp Pendleton is one of the biggest military bases in the world. So Oceanside bringing a lot of military in. A lot of folks came in from a lot of different places.
Absolutely.
So then we built obviously off that, but away from the family, you know what I mean? So, you know, as a youngster, I didn't really plan on being a part of anything. I was just chilling. I was playing sports. You know what I mean? My goal was to be one of the greatest running backs in the NFL history. That was my thing. I worked out. I did drills. You know what I'm saying? I run a 4.3 40, so I was just like, bet.
Wait. Explain that to some of these ghetto kids right here. You ran a what, sir?
I run a 4.3 40.
Because a lot of these cats, they know how to jump fence at a very fast pace, dog. You know what I mean? When the one time I'm behind them,
that
dog.
all played into it. The speed played into all of it. You know what I mean? And so
that's quick, bro.
Yeah,
that's quick. So what is the number? Is the representation of how the length?
Yes, 40 yards, 4.3 seconds.
Okay.
So that's the breakdown.
40 yards. So 40 yards is almost like half a football field.
Yeah, basically within the end zone. So the end zones are 10 yards, and then it's 100 yards within that.
Damn.
So within
some motherfuckers
yards.
Can't even ride a bike that quick, bro.
Yeah. So it's fast. You know, it's fast in a sense.
Yeah.
So you know that kind of played into me being an athlete at a young age, but at the same time, you know. At the same time that my dad did the whole military thing, he ended up being a strong safety at University of New Mexico too. And then my mom was a two track meets away from the Olympics. She held the 4x1 record in Ohio for years.
Shout out to mom. Let's go, moms.
Yeah,
Mom's
parents,
watching. Is mom watching?
Parents is legend. Nah, I don't. It's crazy. I actually don't even involve my family in a lot of what I'm doing. I don't let them know. I just post it on social media and just let them know. But you know what I mean? My mom didn't even know I was doing a lot of the music or any of it for a long time. You know, I don't like, you know, telling my family I have shows. I just kind of like just do it because I'm doing it for my own thing and for my son. You know, ultimately I'm doing it so I could be one of the greatest of all time, and on the financial end, it's just so that way I can support my son.
Yeah.
You know, get him through college, raise him right. You know what I mean? Morally, of course, you know, on the father end. But then, you know, like I said, I have my own personal goals. I don't really I don't care about the clout or none of that. I just, you know what I mean? Respect. I did that in the streets. I chased respect in the streets, but I tried to translate the energy that I put into that into this rap thing, you know, and I'm still trying to do it, whether it's rap or photo shoots or shit. If I get cast for a movie one day, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna put the same energy, the same work ethic into it. If I did that for so long, from what I'm 27 years old now, so what 27 to from 15 years old, you know what I mean? In between, you know what I mean? It was just so much bullshit that you know, if I can't translate that energy into this, then what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. You know? Let's kind of like let's get our grounding a little bit, bro. Let's build a little bit of foundation on the way we navigate through your story, because I feel like we're kind of just like we're flowing and we're really jumping into some shit, you know what I mean? In regards to later on in your life. But what I like to do right here, brother, is I like to rewind the fucking track, dog. You know what I mean? And take it back as far as the guests would like to take it back, dog, to paint a pure picture, dog, of who you really are, bro, and what you've been through, bro, and what got you to this point, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? The good, bad, and ugly, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, this is hood stocks, doggy, and this is how we do it, dog. But whatever you do, just make sure everybody's watching, so don't get yourself in trouble, sir. Yeah, I try and be as vague as possible sometimes. Well, you know, sometimes rappers, baby, they're like, I got 3 guns on me right now, and I'm right here on the corner of whoop-de-whoop-whoop. And then they're just like, free me, you know what I mean? It's like, homie, you were just on Instagram with 10 guns, dog, you know what I mean? I feel dumbass. Like how, you know, in regards to the approach of music, you know, I try and be vague because, you know, when I'm telling the stories, you know, I try and be as personal as I can about it as possible, but at the same time, if I'm relating to everybody, if I'm trying to relate to everybody, not just only in Oceanside, you know, but if I'm trying to relate to Dago or LA or, you know what I mean, you know, city, whether it's outside of Southern California, whatever it is, if somebody's going through the same struggle that I did in somewhere else, it kind of helps, I feel like personally, not to be as specific
as far as like certain things, you know what I mean? But just basically telling a common story that all of us go through, no matter what race you are, no matter what, no matter what struggle we go through, it's all the same struggle. You know what I'm saying? Whether we're, you know what I mean? No matter what we're fighting, no matter what demons we're fighting, no matter what situations we're trying to get through to reach success. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm still trying to do. I'll be lying to you if I say I ain't got shit in my life that I wish wasn't there. You know what I mean? But
I think at the end of the day, bro, I'll say this, bro, for what you just said, bro. I think at the end of the day, regardless, I mean, what I get from what you're saying right now is regardless of where you're from, what color you are, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of similarities growing up in the neighborhood, bro.
Yep.
Exactly. Bro, like we are not fucking aliens from each other. Like we're all human beings, bro. And we all relate one way or a fucking another, dog.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to just put out some crazy peace and unity and everything like that because the world was made, dog, for opposition. That's the balance in the fucking system, dog.
And I'm not gonna go against the grain on the politics. It was made for a reason before I was even born. So it's just kind of like
100%, dog. You ain't here to reinvent the wheel, doggy.
I'm not trying to.
Like what the fuck? No, hold on. I'm here now. The wheel's gonna roll like this. You know what I mean? Like, bro, who the fuck are you, dog?
Exactly. That's not my place is to go against the grain. I'm just trying to tell my story and create some unity. You know what I'm saying? But not overall, because I know things is gonna go how it's gonna go, no matter what the fuck I say.
But if you do your part in your immediate circle, brother, then that can
it reflects.
It can continue and like a wave, baby. You know what I mean? It can just make its way all the way to shore, dog. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And a couple people can catch that wave, dog. Growing up, being half black and half Mexican, brother, how is that, dog?
It was interesting. It was very interesting. So kind of to rewind it for a little bit. My dad was in there for like 12 years.
He was in the system.
He wasn't in the system. He was just out doing his own thing.
I got you.
So some things kind of went wrong as a kid. As far as my upbringing, you know what I'm saying, when the parents split up, and then it was kind of like just a lot of disagreements, a lot of hatred kind of came into play, and then
towards you.
Yeah, between us, it was a lot of things that were said and done. That
in regards to the family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I kind of just stuck with my mom. My mom stayed in Oceanside throughout the whole thing. So it was like my dad went and moved around, did his thing, was stationed different places because he was still in the military the whole time. So I wasn't connected with that side, and I ended up having a little brother that I still don't even talk to. You know what I'm saying? I haven't talked to him in since he was 5 years old. He just turned 13, I think last month maybe. And so there's a lot of separation in my family that kind of went different ways. Whether it was with siblings or you know what I mean, relatives.
Sounds like a regular dysfunctional family and fucking all over the fucking planet, sir.
And that's like I said, that's just being vague.
Nobody gets along.
That doesn't describe a lot of it. You know what I mean? And so it was kind of like it was broken up in a sense, and I coped with it. You know what I mean? I learned to cope with it, and then not having my dad around, and then my mom ended up marrying again, and then I think my stepdad was gone for another like 6-7 years. Just he was working, but he was overseas, but I just didn't have that, like, because he was doing the contracted thing, you know what I mean? And there was a lot of things financially that was going wrong, and it just wasn't where it was supposed to be. So we were still struggling no matter what. We were still getting evicted from places and shit, you know what I'm saying? Kicked out, whatever the fuck the case might have been. And I didn't have a father figure for a lot of those years, so it was like the important years that I felt like I really needed somebody, and there was no communication or anybody to really guide me the right way. Those were the times that I just kind of fucking went astray and was just like, yo, I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Went away from the sports, but to, to back it up to your original question, to be black and Mexican growing up, it was different. Cause like I said, it wasn't that I neglected the Mexican side or pushed away the Mexican side. It was that, cause I didn't grow up fluent in Spanish. And so it was kind of difficult to show that I was Mexican because I just looked black. Like I looked the same way when I was a kid. I was lighter. And then when I don't have my braids in, you know what I mean? I got like big long curls, you know what I'm saying? Like my hair isn't really it is afro when I pick it out, but it kind of falls, Yeah.
So you got that Rick James drip.
Yeah, basically. I got the Soul Glow without the drip. So
Rick James, bitch.
Yeah. So Growing up, it was definitely different, and then falling into that, eventually forcing myself to learn that, you know what I mean, I am Mexican, even when I did start, choosing where I was going to be from, so to say, based off of the family thing, it was kind of just like, okay, I'm from a black hood, but it's kind of like, how do I mend that with being Mexican? You know what I mean? And away from the political side, because the more the politics came in, it was kind of just like,
made it a little more difficult.
I'm getting into it with my own race, even if I do just look black. I'm getting into it with just my own race, But I have to come into play. I have to put it into play that I'm from a black hood as well. You know
so
what I mean?
Gangster Disciples, that is a 100% a black hood?
It's not. I mean, of course we have other races in there. You know what I mean? But politically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're in the streets of California, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, okay, what, it's just like, who do you rock with? Who do you rock with? And when I got older, it was easier because it was like, okay, I ended up having friends from homie hoods that were homies, you know what I mean? That were sureños, you know what I mean? And it was like, okay, these are my dogs, you know what I mean? And then it was kind of like, okay, we're all, you know what I mean? We're friends out here, and we don't really care what anybody says. And a lot of drama came about that later on, but it was more the acceptance side of it, and then just listening to people speak Spanish and then reconnecting with my Mexican side. Before my grandma passed away, she was right here in Azusa, you know what I mean? So It was like I went to go talk to her, and it was like a constant conversation with my grandma to figure out our background. And so that was when I really started figuring out that, my family's from here, you know what I mean? We're from here. This is our background. My great grandma was the maid for Lázaro Cárdenas in the 30s. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Just a background. Just a background about being raza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think the older I got, the more I appreciated it. But as a young man, being looked at as black, it was kind of difficult to understand both sides. So it was like the older I got, the more I appreciated it. But it was like, if anybody asks, I am black Mexican. That was always the case.
Yeah.
So
well, as kids, it's like we just want to be accepted, right?
Yeah.
And we gotta identify, especially when you grow up in certain sections in certain areas, right? If it's LA, if it's San Diego, wherever it's at, bro. There's just groups of individuals, of kids, and there might be a black group here and a Mexican group here, you know. For some reason, as kids, there might be groups that are mixed with everybody, bro. But like, you gotta kind of like, you have to identify with something. And sometimes, like me, I'm half and half as well, bro. And I didn't really start appreciating the other side, dog, the identity that didn't identify with my surroundings as a kid, bro.
Yeah.
I started respecting that other side that I kind of neglected, dog, as I got older. Yeah. And I realized, oh shit, that's my power right there. Yeah. That's why I'm good maybe with this, that, and this. Yeah. And maybe why I'm good with this over here is because, hey, I'm half Mexican, homie, you know what I mean? Yeah. When we outwork you, my G,
Exactly. And so, and really that was the case. I mean, it still comes into play to this day, you know what I mean? And trying to figure out my space and all of it. But when you stay in not only a neighborhood, but a city that's so culturally diverse, we have Filipinos, we have Samoans, we have Mexicans, blacks, you know what I mean? A lot of different backgrounds.
Shit, Oceanside sound like ghetto paradise. I'm sorry, go ahead, dog.
It is. And as much as we do have the beach, it can be a fucked up place, and that's a reference. That's a reference because I heard on not to bring this on here, but on a No Jumper podcast, I heard that somebody what's old boy's name? Old boy from Southeast Dago. I don't know, but old boy basically was talking to some wannabe pimp or whatever, and basically told the pimp to go to Oceanside. Go to the beach because shit's sweet out there. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to make that clear. So it's kind of like, when you come to Oceanside, like I said, there is that separation. It might not be what it once was, and you know what I mean? That's cool. We clearing that shit up. You know what I'm saying? The streets is becoming what they coming, but it is ghetto paradise. Ghetto paradise for a reason. So it's kind of like, you go there, you know, whether you in the West Side, whether you in the East Side, whether you in Tri-City, the Deep, the Mid, all the neighborhoods there, like there's still reputables out there that's gonna press that line, you know.
100%.
For sure. You're not gonna walk down Bush Street in the East Side and not, you know what I'm saying, somebody not gonna ask you where you're from. It's always gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you're from. You know, and so like I said, referencing back to the East Side, like I said, it's so culturally rich. You know, they take that, you know, seriously, because it's like, you know, this is the neighborhood, we gotta protect this. They already trying to gentrify the city. Downtown Oceanside look like a fucking tourist area now. You know what I'm saying? They building hotels, they doing all this, they making streets one-way streets. You know, do I agree with it? Nah. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, I feel like it's taken away from the culture, but you know, we still push for the city no matter where we're from. And like I said, you go shit, you know what I'm saying? You go a few blocks up to the West Side, you gonna see what it look like. You know what I'm saying? The West Side ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a pretty place, so you ain't gonna walk through there and not get asked where you from. You know what I'm saying? Same with the East Side, same with the Mid, same with the Deep, Tri-City, you know what I'm saying? You know, so on and so forth. But I don't know. It's just, that's really the way it goes. That's the way it goes. We care about our city a lot. You know, we take that shit seriously, you know?
That's dope, dog. So, you know, at the end of the day, regardless of what side of the fence you're on, we all pushing that line. Yeah.
We all pushing that line.
And you're representing what you love, and that's that's Oceanside, baby.
We trying to.
Yeah, sometimes not everything fucking connects on the right level at the right time. I mean,
yeah,
you know, but that's just life, baby. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, being a gangster disciple in Oceanside, bro. I mean, I think it's safe to say that you don't really have too many enemies out here unless you create them on a personal note, like a neighborhood enemy.
That's literally it. Like on the bullseye. When we were kids, when I was a kid, because so my hood name's Bishop, you know what I mean? The big homies, they call me Lil B, because like that was basically like I was the youngest one, you know what I mean? So, you know, when I was a youngster, I'm the only one left in my generation that really came through like that. You know, we had those hood enemies, you know. We had certain people that we didn't fuck with, or like certain hoods that we didn't fuck with. Shit, when I was 16, I got into it with you know, some people from a neighborhood out there that I actually fuck with now. You know what I mean? That I'm actually really close with now. A blood hood, you know what I mean? So, and we, you know what I'm saying? Shit, some shit cracked off, you know what I mean? Things happen. A few years later, one of their you know, main reputables, Lil J Big, me and him ended up becoming really close. Me and Lil J Big became like best friends. I was in the Valley all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
You know, running into the people that we got into it with, and then it was kind of like, okay, let's figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So we figure it out. Thanks to the generations before me, other GDs, my older brother and my uncle and all them, like we were able to figure that shit out because they were already down there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like let's figure these issues out.
Okay.
And sure enough, we made amends on that. So, you know, over time, those individual beefs became, you know, something that we could like, okay, let's at least be cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure it out. And so personally, just like those personal beefs got resolved over times, you know what I'm saying? More personal beefs just came up, you know what I'm saying, over time too. But it's not like I'm putting the K behind nothing. I'm not putting the K behind nothing unless I actually killed that. You know what I'm saying? So as a whole, as an organization, we don't represent that anyways. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna sit here and, you know what I'm saying, so-and-so K. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not how we rock. It's an organization for that reason. You know, I represent as gangbanging because that was really the way that I ran. Like that was the way that I was functioning as a youngster. You know, so anytime in my lyrics that I say, I was, you know what I'm saying, in the streets gangbanging, like that was the way I was really pushing it, you know. And so now that I'm older, of course, the perspective changes, you know, and so I try and move different. So I'm not out here walking down the street seeing somebody and just being like, oh, like, where you from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm more on a business end of it to where like I'm worried about the things that I'm worried about are my son first and foremost, and, you know, my music career and trying to make that persevere, you know? Yeah. So, my bad. My bad. But you know what I mean? You know, those are my goals. That's what I focus on overall, you know? So I can't sit here and, you know, try and politic with everybody. If things happen, I'm gonna handle it. Okay, we gonna go about our day. You know, that's how I gotta look at it. You know, that's how I've tried to always handle it. But yeah, nah, I I don't got time for the bullshit. I got way too much on my plate.
Absolutely, brother. You got a son and you got a freaking you got a music career, bro, that I'm sure it's gonna be taking off real soon, bro. I know you got a lot of eyes on you and shit, dog.
Trying.
And so you said you had to go to you went to the penitentiary one time? No, you didn't. Okay.
Never been to the pen, so
You've never done no time, had to deal with any of that?
county time.
County time.
At a time, just, you know what I'm saying, little charges, doing my thing, being on papers, you know what I'm saying, pushing the brother line of county, all that, you know what I mean? So, but never the pen. So luckily, so the last time that I got off papers was actually last October. And it was, it was felony probation for some dumb shit. Just got drunk and just, you know what I'm saying?
Acted a fool.
Dumb shit, but then ended up getting the gang enhancement charge on it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm documented, you know what I'm saying, as a GD.
Yeah.
So, got off papers, flying colors. But luckily, so it was weird because I was actually on papers during the pandemic. So, the weekly check-in, having to call my PO, you know what I'm saying, doing the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not going to incriminate myself, but you know what I'm saying. It's I don't know. Went to Mexico a few times, kicked it, you know what I'm saying. Came back, little Hong Kong trips, just I was out there in Chile, going to Mexico, enjoying my time, and I was still actually, you know what I mean. I was still on paper at the time. So
I keep on telling my girl about that Hong Kong restaurant in TJ, and I'm tell her that I was gonna go with the boys, you know what I mean, and try out the food out there.
It's a good Marisco spot.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. I recommend it. You know what I mean. You might spend a lot of money because it's Mariscos, but you know what I mean.
Hey,
that's how I go.
Nothing like a good fish spot, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't go now.
She knows what
Can't
it
go
is,
wrong.
dog.
Can't go wrong with it. I got lost out there a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
This lost me like I gonna love. What is that song? Love with a stripper.
I was just too deep in the club.
Too deep in the club.
I was just too deep in Hong Kong. You know what I mean? Just,
damn, bro. What's an experience like that, bro? Can you even talk about an experience like that, bro? Hong Kong, going to Hong Kong cafe.
I mean, yeah. We could definitely talk about that. But there was other times that my baby mama's sister has an apartment out there in Otay, so I would go to Otay all the time. Right there after Via Rápida, past Costco, all that. You know what I'm saying? I would go out there, kick it for like a few days. And like, this is on paper too. I'm just like, fuck. Like, at this point, I'm just like, shit, I'm risking everything. And she was still pregnant, which is crazy. So
did you meet her out there?
No, I met her. She's from Oceanside. Oceanside.
Yeah.
So yeah, we would go out there, just kick it. You know what I mean? Like I said, she was pregnant, so I would just be out there drinking beers by myself on a porch on a dirt road. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to go far. Just kicking it by the pad and but so I mean I would go other places, but the Hong Kong nights, you go. If anybody wants to know how to do it properly, you know what I'm saying, you go park behind the Jack in the Box, right there on the U.S. side. You walk over, you know what I'm saying. They're gonna give you a tourist fee. Don't just pay the tourist fee. Don't ask no questions, or else your ass finna get kicked back. You finna come back to United States, and they walk up to the taxis. Catch a taxi for like $8, you know what I'm saying? Tell them, you know what I'm saying? HK, right there. So, and then you chilling, you just walk right in there. But when you leave, you got to go around the corner. There's a taco stand across from the parking garage, around the corner from Adelitas, and then you just, you know what I'm saying, get your, you know what I'm saying, queso tacos de alobada or whatever the fuck you want, quesadillas de alobada. The alobada is cracking, trust me. So,
I mean, how is it for you when you move out there? Like, people that know you're half Mexican, you're half black, bro. But people that don't know you, bro, they're gonna think you know what I mean, you're just black, like you said, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you're moving out there, bro, do you get any slack from any of the residents out that way?
Not really. I mean, I am not a good person to swallow my pride, but I know when to keep my head down, and that's in TJ. That's anytime I'm in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? That's not where I have no kind of jurisdiction. I have nothing to do over there. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to the club. So I'm not finna go over there like I'm Billy Badass and like,
hell no, fool, I wouldn't be either, bro.
Try and maneuver my way through there. Nah. So
do you want to be hanging from a freeway off ramp, sir?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just chill. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when I do go out there, like I said, I go Hong Kong or Adelitas, Cocobango, all that. You know what I mean? Taco stand. catch a taxi back to the border and walk over. You know,
Easy money.
Yeah.
You got a short route.
Straight shot.
But
bam.
every single spot counts.
It does. It
Yeah.
does, especially the taco stand. I'm not going to Hong Kong unless I go to the taco stand. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, how different is the tacos out there from out here, bro?
I mean, if you go to certain spots, I mean, like, I feel like, Tacos El Gordo in Dago, and then shout out King Taco. I love King Taco in LA. But what else do you guys have out here? You guys have, I just had, we get Tacos Gavilan? Yeah, Gavilan. Yeah.
Gavilan is kind of like a McDonald's of fucking.
Gavilan's all right. But
I mean, it's better than Taco Bell, that's for sure, dog.
yeah,
But
they have the Supreme burritos though. And they have, I mean, it's al pastor, but I mean, it's really the same.
no, it's still good, bro. I've had it for lunch a couple times, dog. Like while I'm working, and there's one out right outside of downtown LA, dog. Yeah, I've hit it several times, bro, and I'm not too disappointed, dog. But you know, there's spots everywhere, bro, where it's just like, homie, that shit.
But where it's at is, you know what I'm saying, the random taco spots on the corners. Whether you're in South Central, shout out South Central, you know what I'm saying. I try and make my way out there and get my tacos, see my brothers, you know what I'm saying, see everybody out there and maneuver out. But you know, there's a taco spot on what is it, Avalon and East Slauson. It's like east of the 110, but it's on the east side. It's like Avalon and Slauson. It's like in a parking lot. And that shit. Best tacos I've had out here.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about, and shit, dog. Knowing those little fucking hidden gems and shit, dog. Yeah. Hitting that shit at 2 in the motherfucking morning with your head on a motherfucking swivel, dog. You know what I mean?
For real.
Let me get this, that, and this.
Yeah. I get my tres tacos de alabada, my horchata, and I'm out of there. You
Bounce
know what
out,
I'm
jump in
saying?
that fucking Fuber and fucking get the fuck out, dog.
I'm driving the Caprice out here most of the time. I'm out here in the Caprice. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I have a '93 Caprice. It's a beauty.
That's dope, bro.
I'm still working on it though.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You got that right here right now?
Nah, not right now.
Okay.
I caught a ride with the team, so I was trying to maneuver right. But,
absolutely, dog.
Yeah.
So. I mean, you know those rides. I mean, if that's your daily driver, bro, that's cool, dog. Yeah. But you know, you gotta have the little undercover cars that really whip around and shit, because that right there's a pullover, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? Got everybody in the block looking.
A 93 Caprice on 22 shit. Hell yeah.
I think I seen a picture of it, bro. As a matter of fact, it was in one of your videos, wasn't it?
It was in a few of my videos.
Okay, yeah.
It was in a few of my videos. It's actually in a Yellow Hill video. Shout out Yellow Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How was it working with that dude, though?
Oh, that's my brother right there, man. That's my dog. That's my dog. Shout out to all my LA peeps. Yellow Hill, Memo Black Chicano, you know what I'm saying? The head of night of the Black Chicken himself.
Yeah, he's in the building right now, baby.
I
with
credit,
the golden boy smile over there.
For real. So, a lot of success that the success that I have had thus far, I credit it to my team. Mad Strange. That's my record label, straight out of Oceanside. We do have a storefront, so the storefront is Oceanside Clothing, Mad Strange Clothing. We sell it out of Oceanside, and then that's a record label too. But also signed to that is shout out to my brother Desi Hollow, also from Oceanside.
Desi Hollow, baby.
He's a legend in the town, man. He's pushed his town. He's pushed Oceanside so far. And he's done so much for the town, man. And,
so is Desi a label mate of yours? Is that what you said?
Yes, he is. Okay. Yeah. So me and Desi are on the same label, as well as Stephanie Astorga. So Stephanie, amazing voice. She's a hell of a singer, and so we're all label mates under Mad Strange.
Shout out to Mad Strange, baby.
Yeah, man. Trying to push that line, man. And so,
how did you get into music, bro? I know we're kind of jumping all over the place, but I mean, what initially got you into music, brother?
So, I mean, I've been writing music since I was younger, maybe like 16. I just started writing at school. I was just listening to music and wanted to try it myself.
What'd you grow up on? What kind of music you grew up on?
I grew up on everything. I mean, I grew up on everything, but rap I paid attention to most. So that's why, just my top 5, just so that everybody know, is Pac, or it depends on the day. Pac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Pac, Biggie, Nas, M, Jay-Z. That's my top 5.
I think that's a solid top 5.
If the day switches, then it's then I switch Eminem and Jay-Z for sure.
Did you say Weezy?
And did you say that?
Weezy's top 10. Weezy's top 10. Okay. Weezy's top 10. Andre 3000 is probably 6 for me.
Where would be a Snoop Dogg?
Snoop is definitely 7.
Where would be Sugar Free be at? Would he even be there?
Sugar's a legend. Sugar Free is a legend.
And I just know that because I know he's worked with your camp.
Sugar Free, I'd definitely say I put Sugar at 9. 9, 10.
Well, you know what? Sugar Free put out that fucking first album, bro, and that first album was like
Street
fucking
gospel?
yeah, street gospel, bro. That shit was like worth 5 albums, bro, of some of these cats, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, bro, like Sugar Free was brought to this world just to put that motherfucking album out, dog. That's all we need from you.
Him on
Sugar
Quick's
Free,
beats.
That's all we need from you, baby.
You can't go wrong.
Bro, the
can't
street
go wrong.
gospel, baby. Get your money while you're bullshitting.
You can't go wrong.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
That dude is.
You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with Street Gospel. That's a legendary album. Sugar Free's put a lot of legendary music out. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the coast. Like that's a representation as a whole of what we're supposed to be. You know, the whole style, the whole stilo, away from, you know what I'm saying, away from the lifestyle that it was about. You know what I mean? It's just that's what the West Coast is.
You know what I think about when I'm talking to you right now, bro? What's going through my mind, dog, is there's kind of like there's a lot of just like in regards to the homies, right?
Yeah.
That are rapping right now, dog. Yeah. Like, you know, the South Sider homies, dog. Yeah. I mean, Chicano rap, the beginnings of Chicano rap was some artists, not all artists, because there were some hard artists from fucking that did Chicano rap, dog. Yeah. But it kind of left us, I feel like it left a stain on the name a little bit in regards to the skill set of the brown man, the Mexican man, the raza, you know, whatever, you know, if you're Salvadoran, whatever the fuck you are, right here in California, baby, you know what I mean? And so I feel like obviously it's a black culture, dog, but the homies have stepped their game up so much to this day, bro. I mean, we got so many dope fucking artists. I don't mean to be long-winded, but I feel like dudes like you can potentially get past the floodgates and be like, all right, you good, dog. Go ahead. Hey, you get on the wall over there. Mexican, you know what I mean? You ain't getting through the fucking golden gates of hip hop. Yeah. No, you're gonna stay in that Honda Accord. No Lamborghinis for you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, damn, the homies like Lambos too that are rapping. We need to get them in. But I feel like potentially, brother, that you would be a dude that'd be like, hey, guess what, guys? I'm half Mexican. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, we got the carne asada popping off down there. Like, what the fuck did this fool let in the house? We've been trying to keep these motherfuckers out for years.
Nah, I mean, put it on.
What's that? Yeah. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back with Bishop Snow, baby.
I want to discuss that.
That's a good subject.
That's great. So we're gonna come back to that.
Let's come back to that, guys.
So I just chug this for you.
Like, subscribe, all that good shit, baby. Hood Stocks. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Bishop Snow on a Thursday. Make sure you guys peep his music out. All streaming platforms. Bishop Snow.
Yo.
San Diego, Oceanside. I know he don't want to spit on this right now, does he? Yeah, let's go. Oh, you gonna go on
I was
it?
thinking about it. I was like, hold on.
We'll talk about that later,
I was
son.
like, hold on.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to put you on the spot. I did it for a minute, but I just fucking said, you know what, dog? Let me throw this boy a life rap real quick, dog. You know what I mean? No, just fucking with you, dog. Well, you know, sometimes you put a homie in a spot. It's like, dog, I wasn't ready, fool. What the fuck, dog? You know what I mean?
That homie from the other night.
Oh, the other night. And he did it to himself, dog. He pulled up like he was in Venice Beach, dog. He pulled up with a speaker and a microphone, dog. I said, come on, dog. We're a professional establishment right here, doggy. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck you gonna do with that, dog? And the speaker had the lights on it when he played the music, dog. You know what I mean? He had the whole setup.
An accordion?
And the dude with the accordion. What the fuck was that dude? Was it an accordion or was it a giant ball sack, dog? Okay. So we're talking about, I got a couple things we need to talk about. We need to talk about the LA and SD. Like sometimes fools be bop, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? Yeah. But let's talk about this, bro. Mm-hmm. How do you feel, bro? Just like the industry is tough. How has it been for you and Desi, bro?
I mean, just being from Oceanside, like all together, it's different. It's different. I mean, Desi's obviously pushed the line for the city years before I even started, you know, and so Desi's obviously gone through a different road or, different route than I have.
100%.
You know?
Yes.
My bad. So, while he, and I remember when everything was happening for him and when EBT Boy came out, like all that stuff, when everything was going on, I was still just out there just doing my thing, so I watched it all. Obviously he put the city on notice, like it was, that was he's still doing it, and
motherfucker's a beast, boy.
Yeah, he is, and his style, everything he's done is noteworthy. And the crazy thing about everything about the style that I'm doing right now, so we got done filming the music video for I Got Love. So the last shoot that Mad Strange had to do for I Got Love by Desi Hollow was me and him. He was rapping a verse in front of my Caprice, and he was wearing the Dolphins Junior Seau jersey. So we were chilling there. I was playing him some of my album. My album was, Lord Forgive Me, was on a different tip than what I'm on right now. It was more so like calm, relaxed. It was more lyrical. It was on trap beats, And I remember just playing in my music and him being like, we got to get you on this G-Funk. Like that was literally the beginning of what I'm doing is Desi telling me like, we got to get you on this G-Funk, and he was like, we're going to figure it out. And so over time, him, my team, Mad Strange, my manager, so me and Desi's manager are brothers. So Daniel and Andres, they're brothers. So it's a very close knit family, you know what I mean? And so, Daniel is Stephanie's manager as well. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, everything is done in-house. We literally like function out of like a fucking storefront. You know what I mean? So we chopped it up. And then, me and my manager had some discussions on basically like the route that I could go. And I remember one day him specifically saying like, oh, like 50 Cent. So I was like, all right. So of course, I grew up. So when I was like 7, 8, 9 years old is when Get Rich or Die Trying, the documentary, and The Massacre came out. Yeah. So I was young, but I still listened to it, even though my foundation was like, East Coast rap, specifically. So I listened to a lot of East Coast rap coming up. That's what my mom was a big fan of. So like, even one of my favorite rap albums is Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? Because that was one of my mom's favorite albums. Yeah. What my mom would play is that. She would play ATLian. She would play so many different things, even outside of rap. So, I just kind of tried to fuse it all together in a sense. And that was kind of my approach to it. And so I ended up getting into the G-Funk end of it. But to go back to basically what you're saying, you know what I mean? That was kind of my approach to it as far as the rap game. But, the way that rap is going now, I mean, that was the original question, right?
We kind of skipped the original question. The original question was, and then it was my fault for putting it to this, but the original question was in regards to just like the homies maybe having a ceiling. There's a lot of talent, is the industry fucked up? I mean, like, what is it? And then I when you came back, I
Also
said, well,
the
how is it with
Desi.
how is it with you?
Yeah,
How is the industry treating you? You know what I mean? So I kind of stepped on my own question with another question.
Nah, that
bro.
was my fault.
That was my fault.
The Don started hitting me a little harder, and then I started fucking up. My bad, y'all. But so like with me and Desi, because that was the question too. Was me and Desi, you know, we're just trying to push the city as much as we can, even though we work together. We're label mates. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that I see it. You know, I try and stay in my own lane with a lot of stuff, and I try and stay focused on the road ahead for me, you know, a lot of the times. But really, I mean, without the direction, there would be no me without Desi. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
he put you on.
yeah, really. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, you know, as a whole, the whole team, you know, that was what we're pushing for. And so that was the direction I started going, was the West Coast gangster rap.
Yeah.
But I've always loved West Coast gangster rap because Pac is, you know what I'm saying?
Even though you grew up on the lyrical side with the East Coast side,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
even-
And mom's putting you up on all that fucking amazing music.
A lot
She
of
had
amazing
good
music.
taste.
And so my favorite rap album of all time, once again, is my favorite rap album of all time is Illmatic. So
Nas, baby.
I studied Illmatic front to back, you know, even though, you know what I mean, albums like you know, All Eyes on Me and The Streets is a Motherfucker and like, you know, shit, Doggy Style, you know what I'm saying? Like
Some of your cadences and your music, bro, has a little bit of reflections of Tupac for sure, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I listen to cadences. I listen to the way you fucking, you use pockets, you come out of pockets, you know what I mean? You cover pockets to the top, to the bottom. In regards to a beat, bro,
Yeah.
right? I you know, because there's really an art to navigating yourself through a beat.
Yeah.
Some people don't pay attention to the very little things in the beat that can just really just highlight your lyrics and make it work for you and shit. So when I listen to your music, you're not rushed. You're really like you're. I would say like I'm not a professor. I'm not a professional in this. This is just my opinion, dog.
Yeah.
But I would say you've studied it well, bro, and you're not putting too many words within the bar, bro. And you're really like
I try.
the chemistry
try.
It's correct, bro.
'Cause
Like
I
it's
study.
correct, bro.
I study to a T.
Yeah,
So,
it's correct, dog.
you know, what a lot of people don't see or what a lot of people don't notice is that like I'll go even before like Genius was even a thing. You know what I mean? I would look up lyrics to where it's like, you know, I would look up lyrics and so Dre lyrics, Biggie lyrics, a lot of lyrics I would look up, and I would sit there and fucking like when I actually started rapping and when I was actually sitting there in my notebook writing shit down and like writing. So one of the things that I started doing, you know, when I was in high school is I would write poetry for people in class. So if like people had like English class and they needed a poem written, I would write that shit for them. But it was not so much like, it would just start off like, you know what I'm saying, the sun is on the horizon, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that, like actual poetry. But I would sit there and count the syllables. I would break that shit down to a T, and I'm like, how can I word this so that way it sounds,
The sun is on the horizon.
You know what I'm saying?
My eyes are about to break your thighs in. You know what I'm saying, baby?
I could do some shit like that,
dog.
but it was just like,
next
you know
thing
what I mean?
what, dog? All these dudes are getting laid, but little do they know they fucking the wrong dude, homie. Shit, they fucking the wrong dude, dog.
Shit, man, and so it was just
And you
crazy.
getting high fives and the shit. Bam, good looking out,
And
dog.
I'm just over there in the corner
I need
looking at
two
them getting all
more.
the,
I need two more of them motherfucking poetry.
I'm looking at them getting all the shine and shit, and I'm just a young man. I'm just like, shit, that could be my female. You know what I'm saying, for writing that poem.
Yeah. And then you end up in Hong Kong with a pocket full of money, homie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Pocket full of ones for sure. If you go to Hong Kong and you go in there with 20s and 50s, go to the bar. They'll cash you out for ones.
Yeah, don't be the dummy with 20s and 50s, dog. Because you're going to end up getting
put it in
pressured by
put it in
pussy
your
and you're going to
side.
fucking spray them out like they're ones,
If the
dog.
pussy don't press you, who does will? Just know that.
Yeah, fuck
know
that.
what I mean?
That's
Fuck
kind of
that.
like my biggest fear, dog, of going out there and ending up in that system, bro. Shitting in the fucking hole, dog. You know what I mean? Not knowing everybody. You know what I mean? Eating the scraps out the trash can, dog. No, I'm just fucking around. I would never do that. But you know, that's a lot of dudes' fears of like, I'm gonna go out there, man, I get fucked up out here. I'm not gonna be able to get fucked up the way I get fucked up out here, out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, there's always like a lot of bad stories, dog, about the fucking hooters out there, dog. Pressing fools, dog. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I don't. Yeah. So there was a taxi driver that actually saved me and the homies one time from getting pressed. Like the homie had just got pressed $100 for nah, he had a bud pipe in his pocket.
But what
Or no, it wasn't even a bud pipe. It was a bud container. We were in TJ.
Okay.
We were in TJ, and the homie had a bud container in his pocket, empty. Not even no yes guy in it. Nada. You know what I'm saying? So, and the taxi driver, before we were about to get pressed again, after we just got pressed for $100, pulled up and was like, "Get in." And then we ended up talking to him during the ride to the border. Sure enough, you know what I'm saying? He told us where he was from, like. I'm not going to be too specific, but he was from an LA hood, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? An old school LA hood is, you know what I'm saying, from another country south of Mexico, and I was just like, yo, like, and I was like, holy shit, we started chopping up, and he was the coolest person in the world. He was cool. He was just like, I saw you guys in the gym. I had to get you out of there.
He knew what time it was. He knew how to move out there.
Dropped us off at the border. Yeah. I was like, gracias. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
he wasn't scared, bro.
We were about to go in.
He was in the gang.
We were about to go in, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, yeah, I've been down here. I was just like, damn, bro, like, this shit's crazy. And he looked up tough. He looked out tough. And
then he does like K9 does. Hey, dog, get my number if you need anything. I mean anything.
No, bro was on it though. Bro was on it.
And they don't. And they look at him and they think the wrong things, bro. But he does a lot of things, dog. He paints houses, dog. He does drywall, dog. You know what I mean? He builds porches, dog.
That's the hustle.
I mean, and that's what he means.
Get your feria, carnal. Get your feria, carnal.
He's a fucking taquero, dog. You know what I mean? Like this boy does everything, bro. You know what I mean? But they're probably thinking like, oh shit. If I need to kill somebody, I'm gonna call K9. You know what I mean? You're gonna be calling the wrong person, bro.
I walked through the door, and K9 was like, "Oh, what's up, Bishop?" I was like, "Oh shit, what's up, bro?" Like, you know what I'm saying? And then from the get-go, he was like, "Anything, homie, just make yourself at home." I was like, "Damn, like that means a lot."
He's fucking dead serious too, dog.
Yeah, he was dead. There was no emotion in his face. He was like, "Hey, homie, you need anything?"
Yeah.
No.
I hate shaking his hand because it's always like ice cold, like he pulled it out of the freezer, dog.
I felt bad asking him for a dollar.
Shit.
Before we started, I was
He's
like,
not human, is he?
Yeah. Can I walked over there to get you the Jack and Coke. I was like, hey, can I get a shot of Don? He was like, yeah. And I was like,
and he poured it, he looked at you. While he poured at it, he said, anything.
I was like, damn, this is crazy. But I mean, the hospitality is here for sure. You know what I mean? And that's why I love coming to LA, because it's just, like what you said again, you know what I'm saying? SD in LA, like the separation, there's no separation. It's all, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people try and make the separation. Because of baseball, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. My dad's a Dodgers fan, so trust me, it was rough seeing the Dodgers get knocked out too. But Padre loyal, but I still show my respect because y'all got a hell of a baseball team.
I just, bro? When I see dudes, dog, fighting over teams, bro, I'm just like, they either need to be from a gang, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're missing something in their life, bro. You know what I mean? Because we can fight for something far greater than this, sir. You know what I mean? We can fight for this whole block right here, dog. You know what I mean? Are they just gang members and they're just fucking animals, bro, and they just can't help themselves,
which
dog.
Is crazy because half of the fools in San Diego are Laker fans. So it's like
that's disrespectful, dog.
What's the separation?
That's the problem,
we don't got the Clippers no more. What y'all fighting over?
You guys need a fucking basketball game, dog. I mean a team, dog. You guys need a fucking team, bro. Why doesn't San Diego have a basketball team? Real shit, dog.
I feel like if we had the Clippers though, it would be a lot more violence.
Can you imagine we get a team out there in San Diego and we only recruit from TJ?
Yeah. be the greatest 5'5" basketball player.
It'd be so disrespectful, dog. They would be the most watched team in the world because they just a bunch of dudes that just had a bad day and they want to see some shit get disrespected, dog.
Hard-working raza out there just fucking hustling.
But you never know. You may get a bunch of little ass Mexicans. They might be so fucking fast, homie. They're going through fools' legs, dog. You know what I mean? They're fucking faking out, bop, 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 you know what I mean? Or all of a sudden they stack on top of each other and they do a slam dunk, dog. You never know, fool.
Hey, no, but you know that if San Diego did get a team of raza, it'd be the hardest working team. They be in there 12 hours a day practicing.
I think you guys need a team, deserve a team, dog. You know what I mean? Because that's disrespectful, dog.
If we get the Clippers, though, don't be mad because that means that we just got Kawhi and Dago. Spencer.
You know what? You know what's funny, bro? Let me tell you something, my boy. Bishop, peak game, dog. So I was building something called the Regional Connector in downtown LA. I'm a union electrician, brother. You know what I mean? And so I was working by the Staples Center because we're doing this section of the subway track right there, dog. Okay. So I'm 2 blocks from fucking Staples Center, and it's crazy, dog. Because I've worked the night shift over the weekend and the weekdays as well. And so we're there when everybody's out to party, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever's going on in the Staples Center, we're right there. We're filling out papers. We're hating our life. We're seeing all these dudes with badass bitches and shit, dog. You know what I mean? We're like, fuck, dog. Yeah, we're making a lot of money, but that motherfucker's broken. He's getting some pussy tonight. You know what I mean? You know? But it was so crazy because when it's a Staples Center Laker game, you know it's a Laker game.
No.
You know it's a Laker game. Why? Because the motherfuckers that are there to see the motherfucking Lakers play, dog. Yeah. But when it's a Clippers game, dog, homie, I don't know. I see so many Orange County white folk, dog, and motherfucking just some people that were rejected in life, dog. You know what I mean? They're like, their family don't even like them, bro. You know what I mean? And they're Clipper fans, dog, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Shit, we're in the house of the unholy right here, baby.
Not to take away no shine from the OC, because I know they got a lot of diehard Kobe fans out there.
Well, they can't be mad about the Clippers because it's Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah. Or did they change it to the orange? No, it's not the orange. They were talking about that shit though, weren't they?
I hope not.
Were they talking about that?
That sounds horrible.
Talking about getting a few teams.
Well, because I mean they have the Angels.
Yeah.
It's Los Angeles Angels, Anaheim.
Well, if
is that the proper name?
If check it out, if you're from Orange County, right, and we have
this fool's from Santa Ana.
If you're from Orange County,
this fool's from next.
There had to be somebody from Orange County here, dog. I gotta say this shit, dog. I gotta say this shit, and I might, you know what I mean? We might fucking at the end of the day have 2 black eyes, dog. You know what I mean? Me and him, dog, right? If you're from Orange County, dog, and the baseball team is called the Angels, what would we call the basketball team? The Queens? Nah. Was that horrible or what? I'm sorry, guys. Blame that shit on fucking East LA Exotics. Follow them on Instagram. That's our motherfucking...
Somebody said Santa Ana Clippers. No mames. No mames. Hey, you guys deserve that. Where's your stadium going to be at? Where OG Mike's was?
Well, you know what, bro? They can't say Santa Ana. They can't say none of the neighborhoods, bro. They just got to say Orange County, bro, because then the gang is going to think they own the basketball team, bro. Fuck yeah. Right?
Shit.
What do you got? You got Santa Ana.
OC deserves that. I can't hate on OC because I mean I go to the world.
Anaheim,
Buena Park.
I go to 99 Bottles. I might find the next love of my life.
I heard about that spot.
Just not during Funk Freaks night because that's not happening.
Wait, why not that night?
Because that already happened.
Oh shit! I mean, is there different pussy on certain nights?
99 Bottles is.
Hey, come on now. 99 Bottles crack.
99 Bottles is where it's at, G.
That's
like,
where it's at,
shit, Spencer.
bro.
But nah, 99 Bottles like, all right, so it's like it's a big ass venue, and so like they have pool tables, but like a big dance floor, like 3 bars, and so like they only play like old school shit. They only play funk, oldies, and like old school rap, but it's mostly like funk and like old school rap.
Okay.
But like when you go there, like they're pouring you double shots of Henny. Like I didn't ask for this. Why that like?
But you paid for it, sir.
Why am I blacked out at 11? Like
no, dog.
You know
what, dog? I love those spots, dog. And sometimes it fucks me up because I'll go from the one spot where they're measuring the shit, and then I'll end up at the spot like that, and I'll try to drink like the measuring cups. Yeah. And I'm fucked up by 12, dog. And I only been there like 9, 10.
I wasn't even going to Orange County like that when OG Mike's was still around. So it was like,
why they're not around no more?
Nah, they closed.
From the pandemic or what?
Yeah, right.
They shut down for good.
Yeah,
good.
They're done.
Damn, I mean, I feel like that's like that was a legendary spot in Orange County, bro. Yeah. But when Original Mike's, bro.
Shit, when I'm in LA, I don't know. I'm at Night of the Black Skin. Yeah. Shit.
There you go, baby. Night of the Black Skin, baby. Memo's in the building.
Hey, I'm at Catch One at Night of the Black Skin.
I want to say something about Original Mike's real quick, dog. The times that I've been there, dog, the security at Original Mike's, dog, I mean, you don't want to fuck with them dudes, dog. You know what I mean?
I never got to experience them.
The security, bro, the security at Original Mike's, bro, is like they got a little mini mafia out there, dog. You know what I mean? Like them, you know, I don't mean to use that. They just got a mini fucking just like dudes, bro, that are fucking out to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they...
I've been pepper sprayed a couple times.
Yeah, bro. Those dudes don't even just kick you out. They probably fuck your ass up too.
Yeah. That's why we just go to the next round. I don't know. Nine bottles scared to be having their little juntas and shit, and then I just go like, walk past it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy it in Orange County. It's cool. But like when I come to LA, for, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Night of the Black Skin. And then where else do we go? After party spots, wherever the fuck we end up. We probably end up at next round most of the time. You know what I mean? So it just you know, it's cool. It's cool though. I love LA. Like I said, I grew up coming out here a lot. So
how do you feel about a lot of the violence that's going on in regards to the rap community? Like, you know, we had P&B Rock. He was at the fucking Roscoe's and shit, dog. I mean, he's in the hood, bro. He got all his shit out, dog. I mean, god damn it, dog. For the cat that's at a certain level, dog, that looks like an easy lick, dog. I mean, but at the same time, dog, like, Brian, bro, why couldn't you go get your own, G? You know what I mean? Why you got to take this man's? He's from the streets, dog. He came up and worked hard for his shit. I mean, it's I don't give a fuck if it's 2022, baby, and you said I was raised in the 90s and that was where all the shit was at. Home, you still get shit out here at this time, you know what I mean? And sometimes worse, dog.
I feel like it doesn't matter what area you were raised in. I feel like, you know, regardless, we still got motherfuckers out here that are hungry, you know, no matter where you come from, no matter what hood you're from. There's always going to be a man there's always going to be a bigger fish, but there's always going to be a man that's hungry for it more than you are. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when people get complacent and they get comfortable and they go to the hood and you know, with like I'm not finna go to Inglewood with no big shit on. I don't even like jewelry as it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
wait until that money comes in, baby. You're gonna love it.
I personally, I don't like the flashy look. I mean, I've been dressing the same since I was like 13. You know what I'm saying? Pro Clubs and fucking Dickies. You know what I'm saying?
I think those chains are more like they're more. Even say if there was cats like you, and I'm sure there was cats like you, bro, that felt the same before they hit that level. But I think some people may call it like a rap trophy, dog. Some people that are hustling on the streets, they might call that a trap trophy, dog. I mean, somebody might be doing a podcast and they'll call it a podcast trophy. I mean, it's just to kind of like of endearment, you know what I mean? To feel good and be like, man, dog, this is how I got this. You know what I mean?
My trap trophy was another sack to flip. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, that was like whatever I could put back into the game so that way I could make sure that my sister was fed. You know what I'm saying? And so that, you know what I mean? It was like, that was really the hustle. You know, my sister put me on game when it came to a lot of that shit. So it was like, you know, my trap trophy was a place to stay or like a hotel to stay in and some Little Caesars pizzas to eat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like, it was, you know, that was just what came with it, but you know what I mean?
So you're telling me that you weren't a very good drug dealer then, sir?
Nah, just shit. I'm flipping shit, but you know what I'm saying? I just made sure that my sister was fed.
I get you, bro, and I say I say that to say this, bro. I was a horrible drug dealer, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? I would get high off my own supply, homie, and run them motherfucking streets, and my shit was robbing, bro. You know what I mean? I was, 18 years old, bro. I was busted for fucking 20 armed robberies, bro. You know what I mean? And I came out on fucking it used to be, it was called LAPD, but it was almost like Cops Now, bro. You know what I mean? They did a little segment called LAPD where it's just all over LA. They cameraed me on that shit, dog. You know what I mean? I came out, next you know what, everyone's like, I wonder where that fucker's been at. And all of a sudden I come up out on TV, dog. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm famous, bitch. You know what I mean? It's cracking.
Well, basically, I mean, the base of what I was saying was like, you know, I just want to be hungry for the next thing so much. But I mean, basically the question that you were asking is, you know, I don't know if people want to get comfortable in the hood like that. I know damn well I ain't showing it, but in Inglewood with no type of flashy shit. Because at that, like I like to walk around, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. It's just the basis of the way that I look at things. You know, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Pop Smoke, all those guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's always gonna be someone that is gonna try and get it by any means necessary, and they're gonna try and get out the hood. You don't know people's circumstances sometimes. It's so like, I feel like, you know, if someone's sitting there looking at their kid hungry and the only way that they can get out is by this, they're going to do it. If you leave someone to starve for so long, then they going to get the food regardless. Whether it's metaphorical or literal, whether I got to steal this shit from the supermarket or whether I got to go get some ends and, you know, try and get away with offing somebody, whatever the fuck the case may be. I'm not glorifying it. That's not the way it goes. And a lot of people in the hood shouldn't be living like that and they shouldn't have to suffer like that. But unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And the people that are hungry for it are going to go get it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
So, You know, and the struggle gonna make you hungry. The struggle gonna make you hungry once you sit there for enough nights and you fucking your stomach growling. You don't know what the fuck you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You might steal a beer every now and then just because you gotta get your fix. You know what I'm saying? Just to subside the pain or the hunger. But you know you gonna get it by any means necessary. You know, and that's where you come up from. And I know, you know what I'm saying, with you too. You know what I'm saying? You came up from nothing. Now you hustling. You know what I'm saying? You got everything. You know, you still working towards what you getting. You know, and you know, I know you got this through hard work, which is really where we come from. You know.
Yeah, dog.
It's the work ethic.
You know, the work ethics. What's that, dog? Yeah, can I get a soda, dog? I just want a soda, bro. Would you like anything, bro?
I'm good. I don't need another shot of Don.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna drink a straight out soda, dog. Yeah. You know, everything, like when it comes to like what we're talking about and shit, dog, you have to like you have to have a relentlessness in you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and you gotta value yourself, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta look in the mirror and see like potential bigger than, you know, a fucked up job, dog. You know what I mean? And I think that that comes into having dreams. And some people are they have dreams, bro, but they don't know how to maneuver to them dreams, bro. Or maybe they don't have the drive to get them to the dream, so it just stays a fucking dream, dog.
Yeah.
And then some people have dreams, bro, that are saying, nah, bro, I'm looking into the future. Yeah. That's my reality.
Yeah.
I gotta keep my head up. I'm tired, you know, my knees hurt, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? If you're backpacking job, but I'm just saying, like, you forever be pushing and looking at that horizon, knowing I'm gonna get there. I mean, I'm just, and I hate being long-winded about that, but I'm just saying, bro, like we all have just a certain drive in of us. And for you to be a rap artist, and the way I hear you talking, bro, you 100% have that drive, and you will survive, bro. And you're gonna get whatever you see in your fucking future, your dreams, whatever.
I'm just doing my part, and like I said, it's mainly for my son. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still care about the well-being of my people. You know, whether it's my immediate team or just, you know, the words that I speak. You know, in general, and so. You know, I give a fuck about the people in the hood, and I want them to persevere, and I want them to realize that there's a grand scheme in it all. You know what I'm saying? There's a better way to go about, you know, people gonna do what they do. You know, people gonna do what they do by, like I said, by any means necessary. Like, if you're hungry, you gonna figure it out. Ain't nobody naturally just finna sit there and just curl up and die. Like, nah, you finna go scrap for your shit. You know, you know what I'm saying? You finna go like fight for your shit. You know what I mean? And so I feel like that's like a genuine thing, is that like, you know, you push a hungry dog too far to the edge, you know what I'm saying? They finna bite back, you know? Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like the path that you're in, bro, is no easy path.
Yeah.
It's a rough fucking crowd of people that you got to maneuver through, you know? And you know, it's just, people don't understand, dog. Like, being a fucking rap artist, bro, like, shit. Yeah. You putting yourself, like, you really rolling them dice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To capture a status, bro, that only few get.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's so many people that are doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Rap music, especially nowadays, dog.
I feel like I said, from the get-go, like, I try and differentiate myself to where it's like I'm in my own lane. My bad. But with that being said, I feel like a lot of people chase the wrong things. And with that, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to be one of the greatest that ever did this. You know, that's the overall goal. I understand the financial success that comes with this, God willing, but the overall goal is to be one of the greatest to ever do this and change people's lives. You know what I mean? I feel like the best thing that I could do is influence and inspire, and that's what I want to do. You know, I try not to glorify whatever the fuck is going on or what has happened in my life and my lyrics, but I try and tell the story that, like, you know, we got all, a few years ago, I didn't think I was, you know what I'm saying? I never thought I was gonna make it to 21 regardless, but, you know, for me to be 27 and still have a fighting chance, it's like, okay, where do I go now? You know, and so You know, like I said, I'm probably not even. I'm not even in the position to tell people like you could do it too. But you know, like I feel like people can do it too. If you really want to chase your dreams, you really want to do what you do and get out of the neighborhood and, you know, fight for what you believe in, you fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't let anything stop you. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. And that sounds so fucking cliche, and I hate saying that shit sometimes, but it's just like, bro, like fight for your shit. Like you know what I'm saying? You in a hole, like find your way out of that hole by any means necessary. That's probably the biggest thing I could tell people is by any means necessary. Like fight for your shit. Like get the fuck out of your situation. You got this. You know? Pray. Whatever you gotta do. Keep the faith. Talk to God. You finna get out of there. You know what I mean? And so, you know, it fucks my head up because I know so many people in situations that they shouldn't be in, and you know, we all hungry for that. But there's enough money to spread around, and we gonna figure it out regardless. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed I'm listening to your album you have out right now. It's Bury Me a G. That's your Is that your only album out right now?
So I have two previous projects that I dropped this year. One named Lord Forgive Me that I dropped in January, which is, you know, a lot different. Mission Ave, it was an EP that came out in March that I actually dropped in time for Night of the Black Skin because I was lucky to get in the G-Funk Fest lineup. Thanks to my brother Memo, you know what I'm saying, gave me a fighting chance, and then now I have Bury Me a G out, you know, that came out on September 13th. So yeah, that's Bury Me a G is a lot different too, you know, a lot different of a vibe. But yeah, that just came out about a month and a half ago.
So I noticed, you know, I love poetry, I love reading, and just on that note, when it comes to lyrics, you know, I love just like, especially if you can just smoke yourself some, dog. Little whoop whoop whoop, dog, you know, and just really feel the music and hear the music on a different frequency, bro. I always pay attention to lyrics, so I've been listening to your lyrics, bro. Yeah. And some cats are just trying to find the next rhyming word, right? And even if it doesn't have any meaning behind it, you know, it rhymes, you know. But at the end of the day, like for me, I want to hear what makes sense, dog. You know what I mean? Or what do we you know, what is the agenda on this song? Yeah. Are we just killing fucking bitches, bop, 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 whoop, 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 you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing with it, you know? So I listen to your lyrics, and your lyrics are, I feel like you're a storyteller, bro. You're storytelling, bro. You're fucking, you're painting a picture. You're staying with the fucking subject, dog, you know what I mean? And you're getting your fucking point across, bro. So yeah, I can see you. Yeah. I feel like this is, you know, like 27, bro, still young as fuck, prime time, baby. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. You scratching the surface and you scratch it more and more. Next thing you got a fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, yeah, dog.
Trying.
I'm hearing it, bro. I'm hearing it, bro.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get that story out without, you know what I'm saying, too much, or like still just being vague about it and still like not being too crazy about the storytelling. Like I'm not finna sit here and be like, I did this and that and that and then I did this at this time and so was here with me. Like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know personally what I did, but that's my conversation with God at the end of the day, and so I got to deal with that later on. I'm not finna put that on a rap song because what the fuck is that? That's
then if you do that, you know what time chow time is, dog.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Chow time. Then you got to sit down.
Then you got to sit down. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying?
That shit.
You know what I'm saying? Back to whatever I gotta do, waking up at 4 in the morning, or the fuck, you know what I'm saying, doing my burpees. But that's not the case, and I don't plan on doing that, like I said, because I got a son to raise. Not even because of anything else, it's just because of my son. Like Giovanni is the end all to me, and that's what I'm really here for, and that's my son.
Is your son Mexican?
Yeah, he's 75% Mexican, 25% black.
Because mama's Mexican.
Yeah, mama's Mexican.
It's easy math, baby. Yeah. I mean, you don't even need a calculator for that. You got 4 quarters, homie? Let me show you, dog.
I got
you know what I
mean? the most addictive drug to mankind.
You got grown men, you got to pull out 4 quarters on, dog. Let me tell you what the percentage of this. You got 4 quarters, dog? You know what I mean? Let's go to the laundromat real quick. Hey, let him use the bathroom. We're going to make phone calls. We're going to end this podcast with the phone calls, baby. Let's take the last break.
People talk about it's already caldo, like, nah, that's how we.
Go ahead, yeah. Phone calls are coming up.
Because I never.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Hey,
and I want to know.
Yeah, nah. Trust me, I got you.
anything. My boy,
Gracias.
bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. The boys right here, bro. You got Preston over there, dog. Homie, he sound like fucking like a sex operator or something, dog. Or maybe someone you call up and you need to talk to at Best Buy or something like that, dog. You know what I mean? He got that fucking office voice, bro.
Yeah.
But he's the boy, dog. You know what I mean? You watch out with that guy. K9, Frankie. We got YG right here. Shout out to my boy, my cousin Nick, dog. I mean, we've had the Dope One, bro. Fucking Son. I mean, bro, we have a good group of dudes that come in here, dog.
Yeah.
There's a rotation of them, dog. You know what I mean? But these are the main. But anyways, it's just good to have good people around you, solid people, bro. Like when you have solid people around you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what, dog? Even when you're not taking care of yourself, dog. Yeah. You're being taken care of, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we can put ourselves in a position where we're not taking care of ourselves. Oh, Lucky got too much Jack and Coke in him, dog. And he's shrooming, dog. You know what I mean? And he did a little perico off the fucking mixing board, dog. You know?
No pasa nada.
You know? He's not taking care of himself tonight. You know what I mean? But I'm in good hands, bro. Yeah. But we do that for each other, dog. Yeah. We do, and that's the like the joyness of Christmas. You know? Yeah. I mean, that's the joyness.
The holidays
of having good people around you. Like, bro, there's people right now, dog, that are going in the holidays, dog, and they have no good people around them, dog. Oh my God,
struggling.
That's gotta be hard, bro. If you don't have good people by your side, dog, what do you do with life, dog?
Yeah.
Why is that so painful to me right now? Am I tripping? I'm not shrooming. Because when I'm shrooming, I feel a little more shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a little deeper.
You're right. You're right. And there's a lot of people during the holidays, and as we know, the holidays are the hardest part to go through sometimes alone, especially when you in those situations. So it's kind of like, just know that the people going through those situations, there's hope.
You know what, dog? I've spent holidays, dog, tweaked the fuck out, dog, up for fucking too many days, dog. Not invited to fucking nothing, bro. You know what I mean? Stuck in a spot, dog, that all my homies already bounced out, dog. You know what I mean? Or there's a couple of us lingering right there, dog. And we just like fucked up, dog. You know what I mean? But I guess, it feels fucked up, but we have a good time.
Laying at the park on a bench, it feels right at the time.
We still have a good time, but it feels fucked up.
To whatever the fuck else we go through, you know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. You actually right. And that's the fucked up thing about the holidays too, is that's the hardest season to go through alone.
I've had more Thanksgivings, dog.
Yeah.
With my homies' families, bro.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, you know what I mean? And I've said it before. Let's get a phone call, but we're going to talk about what you want to talk about. But let me get this dude real quick, dog.
Yeah.
Let's get him out the way, dog, like a fucking prostitute, homie. Hurry your ass up. Get the fuck out. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. He heard that shit. He said, man, I ain't fucking with Lucky right now. He's calling us a prostitute. Okay. So you wanted to talk about...
Yeah, a situation that we did, a question that I didn't address earlier, which I apologize for.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And the question was that I asked you?
Chicano rap.
Yeah.
Chicano rap. How do we get through the floodgates of, you know what I'm saying? Just rap in general, if I'm not rewording that wrong.
And one thing about Chicano rap, dog, is there's gonna be some cats that might not like me for this, dog. But I would say in the beginning of the year, the best Chicano rap was out of San Diego, dog.
I mean, I feel like personally, just to get it out of the way, you know what I'm saying? We do have a lot of legendary Chicano rap artists out of Dago, Night Owl, Mr. Shadow. We have a lot of guys, Little Rob, you know what I'm saying? These are legends from San Diego, but I listen to guys like Danger from Brownside, Proper Dose, and I think that they sound better than a lot of the black artists that I've heard in my life.
Wow, bro.
Danger from Brownside, that's
a bold statement, sir.
Danger from Brownside.
And I'm not discrediting what you're saying. I'm just saying.
Danger from Brownside, Proper Dose, all those guys like T-Dre and Deluxe. Like, we were listening to y'all shit, no matter what the fuck the case was. Like, we were, you know what I'm saying? Like Lost, like I feel like, and it's just on a personal thing, because like when I listen to Lost by Cali Lifestyle, when I listen to, you know what I'm saying, Tales from the West Side, when I listen to, You know what I mean? Like all these artists that I named, you know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
you know your shit,
Even
dog.
Mr. Shadow, Till I Die, you know what I'm saying? Like those are raps that, you know, when I listen to them, they get me through the day. You know what I'm saying? Lost, Ordinary Day. Like I said, and who else did I name? Little Rob, like all these guys, like you know, it's just these are legendary rap songs that we heard that stuck out to us and made a statement with us, you know, and so it's not overlooked. It's not overlooked at all. You know what I'm saying? But in regards to like current Chicano rap, like they're running shit. Money, like as much as I have my style, the Money Sign Sways, the Pesos.
I don't think they call. I don't think they consider themselves Chicano rap.
They don't, and
No.
and that's rap. But that's what's so beautiful about it is that. Oh fuck! I'm fucking tripping, Conejo. What am I?
Yeah, no,
talking
Conejo
about?
off the rip, bro.
What am I talking about?
Well, we
Conejo-
were talking about the San Diego side.
Conejo, like, yeah, I feel like you can't discuss the San Diego. Like, I feel like it as much separate as it is, it's still together because like, even in Oceanside, like I was going through a lot of shit in my life, no matter what the fuck it was, and if it was a female issue, I was listening to Night Your Mind by Conejo. I'll listen to, you know what I'm saying? I Don't Want to Be Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like,
we're
it's-
still trying to figure out if Conejo's even real, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like the man, the myth, homie. Like,
man-
bro,
the man
like
is-
we
the
just
man is
like
a legend.
we're not even sure if the dude might be just a ghost, homie.
Bros, regardless, if the bro's a G, he's one of the greatest. Regardless, you know what I'm saying.
I like
And that's
his.
the way that I feel about it. That's the way I feel about it.
You know
personally.
what, bro? I like his approach, bro.
His
approach is
the
is-
severity, the realness. That's what it is. Like this is what it is. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm a real OG. I'm from the 213. You know what I mean?
But his approach is kind of like a very silent approach. He's like a ninja, bro.
But it's
you know what I
real.
mean? He pops up and gives you a fucking album, dog, and the man disappears, bro.
But it's real.
And we know he's going through some shit. He's on the run, dog. He's doing this, he's doing that. You know what I mean? West Side Harpies, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro,
But
like
it's real. Every word of it is real. Like when I listen to it, it's just like damn. Like that's what I'm going through, and that's basically like what I'm saying is like the severity of it. Like that's what we do. Like that. Like the life on the streets verse from Danger is so spot on with every bar that it's just like if you're going, no matter what the fuck you're going through in life, if you grew up in the streets, if you lived your life on the streets, that was what the fuck you were going through. You know what I'm saying? Every day for, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the east of town. Like it's you know, not even being from, just because I grew up on the east side of my town, but it's just like, damn, like, you know, life ain't good, but it won't hold me down. You know what I'm saying?
you know what the storyline is the storyline, but the lifeline is the overshadowing of the fucking storyline, which is
Yeah.
the full fucking, just the whole fucking picture, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so if you have that fucking, we'll call it the fifth element, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fifth element will put you in a legendary status like a Conejo, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe he wasn't driving the Lambos and this and that and whatnot, dog. But stories in certain areas, bro, of artists, dog, from that area, bro.
Yeah.
Homie, they just as deep as a Tupac, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they just as deep as a man, bro.
But I feel like people like Conejo and like Danger, rest in peace, deserve that type of recognition where it's like what they were saying wasn't about flashy shit. Like I said, it was just so to the point. Like I'm gonna say what I have to say and bone the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dead man walking. Like I said, like Conejo is just such like a, you know what I'm saying? Like those,
dude
like
a real
these
fan
guys,
right here.
these guys, like they, you know what I'm saying? More than that, I just listened to what they said and it was just so relatable at the time, and that was what the fuck I was going
What
through.
about Psycho Realm?
Psycho shit?
Come on, baby.
From the 6 side, you know what I'm saying? Chemo the Black Chicano too. You know what I'm saying? Trez the Link, you know what I mean? Like these are
Psycho
guys
Realm,
that
my shit, bro.
Psycho
I
Realm
was
is
into the
tough.
Chicano rap coming up,
Yeah.
bro. Honestly, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With me and my homies, we were just like, I mean, maybe we were fucking just, I don't know, dog. Maybe we were in the in crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we if anyone that got in our car with Chicano rap, dog, we throw it out the window. Unless if it was like a Mr. Shadow or maybe Little One. Like some of them dudes, bro, that just had that fucking wicked flow. We're like,
Little
oh
One,
shit,
yeah,
this
Little One,
motherfucking
yeah.
hard, homie.
Little
You
One,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It was like, whoa, these dudes got a real skill set. They're not just not fucking got an oldie in the background and they're fucking rapping fucking 3 miles per hour, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Like you in the fast lane, homie. You know what I mean?
And that's to show love to like Mr. Little One and like Night Owl and like Mr. Shadow, like guys from Dago, like even Little Rob, like all these guys, you know what I'm saying? Even to the ones that got us all the females, like the MC Magics, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me, can I talk to you? You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all know how many females
I would
got
never have that dude on this podcast, dog. MC Magic would never make it on his stuff.
I'm just saying, hey,
you know what I mean, put that on the record, dog. He walks in here with them foil pants, dog. We're gonna have a barbecue in this bitch, homie. And he's gonna be on the grill, dog.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And he starts coming in here. He starts coming in with that. I'm gonna fuck you in the mirror. Like, homie, get the fuck out of here, dog. We will eject MC Magic out of this bitch, homie. This is no holds barred, bro. I don't know, dog. I think he'd make a fucking he would make a fucking painful song about being on Hoodstocks, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No disrespect.
Mr. Shadow, if you watching, I'm working on that verse still. I'm trying to perfect it to send it to you so that way that's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Shadow the legend, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on something for that. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, as a whole, Chicano rap is it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? That we're getting our voice out, and like I said, as a whole, you know what I mean? Like I said, away from the political stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm raza at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm half Mexican, you know what I mean? So I'm still gonna push that the same, even though the new artists don't, you know, they might not identify as Chicano rap, you know, and that's cool too, cause y'all like they're fucking making a noise. Like Money Sign, like I said, Money Sign, Suede, Peso, all these guys that are all like raza, even the guys from Dago, Little Weirdo, like, you know what I mean? All these guys,
they're going hard, bro.
They're going fucking hard, and they're making noise, hard, and everybody listening to them.
Yeah,
like it's the '90s all over again, listening to Ice Cube. But it's like I'm not comparing it to, but that's the way that the people are playing them. Like if you walking down the street, you hear somebody in Oceanside playing Little Weirdo driving down the street.
Yeah,
that's not irregular. That's not out of fucking pocket. Like that's literally like. That's what you hear. Set these smacks, like all these guys, and
it's dope to see all these dudes, bro.
Fucking
with talent,
my boy JoJo Too Faded. Shout out my boy JoJo Too Faded from the east side of Dago. You know what I'm saying? That's like my brother, but that's a Chicano rap artist. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. You know, and so you know, we're trying to Bozo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bozo. You know what I'm saying?
Bozo's a homie.
Like these are guys that are you know, they're making noise. You know, for the gente.
Everybody's working, bro.
We're all working.
Everybody's working, you know? And there might be just different circles and whatnot, dog. But regardless of what circle you're out of, dog, you know what I mean? You gotta, like, amongst the homies, bro, that are out there doing it, bro, you gotta respect every man's circle because they have the same goal as you and the same dream as you, and they're having the same struggle as you.
Yeah. And that's not to separate them from the rest of the rest of the West is still doing it. You know, and the guys that like even I look up to back in the day, like the Nipsey Hussles, you know what I'm saying, the YGs. It's like, you know, I feel like the common ground, especially with YG pushing, you know, Sad Boy Loco too. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a common ground there that we're all trying to push. You know what I'm saying? And it's there, it's present, but you know, those that don't want to push that line, don't push that line. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like it's not within your political, you know, status to push that line, then don't push that line. But you know, we're trying to make something bigger for hip hop because, you know, me personally, I try not to apply those politics to the streets. You know what I mean? Like when I'm out, like if I'm not gangbanging, then I'm just like, okay, like my Mexican homies are my Mexican homies. You know what I'm saying? The other, like whoever would have been the other in jail, like those are still the homies. As long as the paperwork is good, as long as that shit's good on the outs, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you were on the south side, we're still homies. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, shout out to the neighborhood that I grew up in, the east side. Like the homies from Pozole, like they're making sure that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm, you know what I'm saying, they're pushing it as far as I can. You know what I'm saying? They're reposting my music, doing whatever we can because we're all from the east side, man. And even away from the east side, like, you know what I mean? Whoever's in the valley or any part of Oceanside, I just hope that we're pushing all artists the same and not differentiating each other because it's like we're all trying to make it. The more division there is in the city, the less likely that is we're gonna fucking make it. That's why it's like even politically, like I don't even hate no neighborhood from my city. Like I'm just trying to push the city as a whole because what the fuck do I look like trying to push Oceanside out and I'm just like, nah, I don't fuck with y'all, except y'all.
It's hard though too amongst the homies, and I'll be the devil's advocate in this right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's say we're in a fucking village, bro, and there's two villages. There's one village, bro, that's trying to feed the village out of a fucking regular house refrigerator.
Okay.
Okay. And then there's another village, bro, and they are feeding their village from a fucking supermarket, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in this village, it's coming out the refrigerator. The rationing is little to nothing, bro.
Limited.
You know what I mean? So anything that you can get more than the next man, I mean, I think it's survival instincts amongst the homies when it comes to rap music. We'll say Chicano rap music, right?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And not everybody thinks this way, but this is me playing the devil's advocate, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, if there was more to eat, homie, I'll give you, like, you know what I mean? I'll give you something off my plate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But bam, I'm barely getting this. I'm trying to guard this with my life, dog. It's slim pickings up in this bitch, dog.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
I think that might be a good metaphorical way of looking at it in regards to homies rapping and blacks rapping, dog.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? You know?
The blacks be in the supermarket.
Yeah, they're in the super in regards to, like, say, hip hop,
rap,
right?
and- yeah, right.
Yeah.
I understand.
They're
I
in the
understand.
supermarket. So, you know, hey, you know what, dog, go ahead, get this Twinkie, homie.
Yeah.
Take a bag of chips too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, like,
I understand.
So
I
it's easy to
understand.
break bread when you in a
Yeah.
position of power and money. Like, homie, let's put you on. Matter of fact, fuck it, I'm starting a record label. You know what I mean? With a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
you know,
I feel like we're getting to the point where that is possible for everybody to break bread. I feel like we just need a few more moves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not separating myself from Raza at all. And you know what I mean? But I feel like on both ends, I feel like we can both get to that position. And I feel like there's a lot of moves that are going to be made that put Raza in that point of power, but it still doesn't take it away from the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just like what effect did a black man's success take away from the Beatles? The Beatles are still the Beatles. It's still a white group. You know, not to bring in race, but what did Death Row take away from the Beatles? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like for the next is true too. What is a label that is Raza gonna take away from a label that is black? I feel like if blacks have that position of power at the time, put it on for the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? And
I would say so, because the Mexicans have been supporting you for so long, and if you're in LA
Nothing
and
but
you're
support.
and you're in a fucking venue and shit, dog, and you got an Ice Cube performing, you got you got these West Coast legends performing. I mean, you got a Desi Hollow, you got a fucking Bishop Snow performing and shit. You
Yeah.
look at it down that crowd, bro. You know what I mean? And you're gonna see a lot of Modelos up in that bitch, dog.
No, you are.
You know?
You're gonna see nothing but Modelos
So
at this point in time, because it's
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna take that away from anybody, because you know a lot of the people personally, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know I have a lot of supporters from a lot of different areas, personally speaking for me, but I know that a lot of people that I fuck with, that I talk to, even people that like pop up on my stream or like pop up on anywhere on social media, a lot of them are Raza, you know what I mean? And a lot of them support it, or sometimes I get the whole, oh, are you really Mexican? You know what I'm saying? Which, yes, for those that are just tuned in, I am half Mexican, but you know what I'm saying? Like, for those that, like, for some people that really don't understand it, like, a lot of my supporters are Mexican, like a lot. And then,
Bro, let me tell you this right now, bro. So I found you on TikTok. You have a TikTok, correct?
I do.
Okay, so I found you on TikTok, dog. And so I think it was 100% a music video, bro.
Yeah.
And your shit popped up on my shit, dog. You know what I mean? And I was just like, oh shit. Oh, this fool's hard. But it really attracted me to it is from the era of music that I fuck with, bro.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, this is a young dude, and he doesn't have them cadences. You know what I mean? You don't have the, you know what I mean? Oh, you rapping, you a young dude, a 27-year-old young man, right?
Yeah.
That is fucking like, bro, like, you took me back. And then I seen in the video, I said, oh, there goes some homegirls right there.
Yeah.
Like, so you honestly, homie, I didn't
Raising-
know,
raising
homie,
the
you had me
streets.
fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I was watching, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, is this a homie right here? Is this I mean, what's going on right here? You know, like.
I think that's what I find a lot of.
And then you had a Mexican baby, your son,
Yeah, my
with you
son.
in a music video, right?
Yeah. And Brother of the Struggle. So one of the conversations that I had with Memo a long time ago was
In his music video, bro. Peep it, bro.
Yeah.
I know this fool's laughing over there, but it's true, bro.
Nah, for real. So one of the things that me and Memo had discussed a long time ago was, why not put on for both ethnicities in a sense, to where it's like, why not represent for both as a whole, you know? Because in my head it was more the separation, like, how are they gonna place me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really that, but it was just kind of more so like, you know, the direction that I'm going. How am I gonna make it known that I'm, you know, that I am Mexican? And so it took me a while to figure that out. To where the representation was there.
I mean, was there a point that you didn't want to do that?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No, I'm Mexican. I did shit.
Yeah.
Even before I started rapping, I still got the Mexican flag on my chest. I have my last name on my stomach. You know what I'm saying? I got.
Let's go, baby.
I got. You know what I'm
got the
saying?
Mexican flag. You got the Mexican flag? Can we see it?
Yeah. So I have the Mexican flag right here.
Oh shit! This fool does, dog.
The eagle and the serpent.
All right, here, face it right here, dog, in this camera.
My name is not Snow, it's Sorian.
So yeah, my last name is Soria. If you want to be real, my last name is Soria. My mom's last name is Snow. So I have Quesacuaro and Popocatepo right here. I have Huacatemoc right here. It's not shaded in.
God damn it!
Before y'all start talking shit in the comments, just know that I ain't been locked up since I got these, and I don't plan on going back. So the politics don't apply to me. It's purely raza love. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? No.
For the representation.
No, you know what, brother? Let me tell you right now, dog. Let me tell you right now. And you know what, dog? Let me. No,
all for the love.
No. I want to say
You know
this,
what I mean,
dog.
Ken?
I'm gonna. You know
what I mean?
A lot of fools
Hey.
that talk don't know what they're talking
No, they
about.
don't. They don't because you know what? You know what, dog? I've been around the block a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And when I
know.
see that, I love that shit, dog. I'm like, dog, that is fucking hard.
Yeah.
That is unique, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you a motherfucking.
And on the contrary, if y'all flip back to this one.
Go ahead, flick it back.
Y'all can see it on this one. I got the pitchfork and I got the 6-point star, which means that I'm a GD. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is my hood right here. I got the pitchfork and I got a 6-point star. Those of y'all that know what a GD is, y'all know what that means.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Hey, what about remember the Mayhem click?
Hey, bro, are you taking a shit right now? Because you sound like you're in the bathroom, homie.
Hey, fuck, I am. Shit.
Fuck, come on, dog. Shit, with your pants down, your dick in your hand, homie. Oh, he just flushed the toilet. Homie, call us when you get off the shitter. Have a little respect. Put some respect on my name, homie. Bro, and he flushed the toilet, dog. He flossed on us, dog. You know what I mean? I swear to God, the Goonies are the best motherfuckers in the world, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I should have just let him do his fucking phone call on the toilet, dog. You know what I mean? You know how many times I've talked to someone on the toilet, dog? What am I doing, dog? I'm toilet shaming right now, dog. I'm a toilet shamer, dog. That's not a toilet. That's a Home Depot bug, bitch. Hold on.
My mama.
Let's go. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Hey, what's up, homie?
What's good?
Hey, what's up, Big Love?
What up, baby?
Hey, you looking like a big boy right there, homie.
I'm looking like a what?
A big boy.
200 sexy pounds, doggy. You can get every inch of this man right now, doggy.
Hey, what's up, Big Top? Well, Bishop.
What's good? What's good? How you doing?
Hey, mucho gusto, homie. Saludos to Oceanside in San Diego. I just want to give a quick question, homie.
Igual,
I'm from
gracias.
Orange
Go ahead.
County, Santana. I'm from Orange County, Santana, to be exact, homie. You know what time it is.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to the OC, man.
I wanted to know if you, come on. I wanted to know if you ever heard of that track from Soccer Local, the SB Roll Call.
Oh yeah. That's a legendary song in here. Yeah, in Oceanside we do play that a lot because they do mention the homie Little Sapo from Barrio Pozole, which is, you know, the homies. That's like my Theo right there. But yeah, I know exactly who that is. I know that song.
All right, for so. You ever plan on doing a track with Soccer Local?
Personally, I haven't had a personal conversation with him, but you know, shout out his neighborhood. If I'm not wrong, he's from OTNC. But yeah, shout out to that hood, man, National City as a whole. But I mean, personally, I haven't discussed anything with him as far as the track, but I'd always be down because, like I said, he's always, you know, he does have a legendary track in San Diego as a whole.
Right. I mean, much love. Salute to all you guys, you know. Hope you guys have a good night.
You too, brother. Thank you, doggy.
Igual.
Yeah, it's dope, dog. Oh, I was trying to pick up this other call from Oregon right now. I send you calling. Go ahead and call back. We got, bro, you know what's crazy about Hood Stocks right here, baby, is we get everybody and their mama calling from all states, dog. We get some backyards. Hey, Lucky. I mean, I'm right here on the motherfucking track there. We talk shit to them like, hey.
I'm seeing the comments. I'm like, damn.
Don't read those comments, sir. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Lucky?
Turn the volume down in the background, doc. Volume down in the background.
Hey, what's up, Lucky?
What up, baby? Talk to me.
Hey, I just want to send much respect from the 503, bro. We listen over here from Lucky, bro. Quick Stocks all the way, baby.
That's right, doggy. Much love, baby.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, doggy.
Hey, much respect to the dancing, man. But hey, I just want to send love from the 503 to Lucky, man. Quick Stocks all the way, baby.
Yeah, doggy. Absolutely, brother. You know what I mean? We ain't shit without us, homie. Us is what makes this fucking shit crack, homie. I mean, there's power in the numbers, and it doesn't, bro, we represent everyone, homie, they try to put the shit in the box. Oh, this is just a homie. Nah, homie, this is for everybody, baby.
Yeah,
there's
shit.
like-minded people on all fucking skin colors. But we have Asians here. We have everybody in the mama here, doggy.
I seen it.
Yeah, hey, thank you for calling, brother. Next phone call. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hey, what's up, Lucky? What's up, Pepe? Much love to your podcast. Much love to all you vatos, homie.
That's right, doggy. Call us later on, dog, and maybe we'll get you doggy style, homie.
Yeah, right, homie.
No, I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Right here, homie. Ain't no do have no more, homie. It's escort. I'm a male escort.
I'm a male escort.
1-800 Sureño Jalapeño.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. What a dick. That was wrong, dog. I apologize about that. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hey, did you guys ever listen to Khalifa Thugs? Weren't they from San Diego?
Not
It was Silencer and Mr. Sancho and those fools.
not that I recall. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Hey, last quick question.
Yes, sir.
Hey, would you ever have what's that fool, Mr. Criminal or any of those fucking old high-powered fools from back in those days? Would you ever have them on your podcast or?
I don't know, dog. To be honest, I mean, I haven't really thought much about that. To be honest with you, brother, you know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't do a lot of rap artists right here, bro. And we do the ones that just come through the cut with the fellas, you know what I mean? And sometimes they pop out other ways, dog. But like, it's not something that we pursue, bro. Like, oh, we need to get the next rap artist. Nah, dog. I'm trying to find the next fucking bum on the corner of motherfucker Atlantic and Whittier Boulevard, dog. You know what I mean? Not like that, but you know what I'm saying. We're like, we tailor to the streets, dog. More, not that rap music ain't, but just regular life stories. Cats that don't have no Instagrams, bro. They, you know what I mean? Like that's what we like. Yeah.
All right, have a good night.
You too, brother. Sorry about the long fucking answer. Let me get this phone call right here, bro. How you feeling? You good, doggy? You good, brother?
I'm chilling. Man,
Yeah?
I'm chilling.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Yo. Hello. Hey, I'm trying to get a call in.
Yeah, hold on, line one. Line one. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Lucky.
What up, baby?
What's up, dog?
Yeah, what's cracking?
Hey, I want to say, fuck you.
I love you too, doggy. I
Hey,
love
dog,
you.
I'm a big fan. It's your boy Arturo. I'm out here in Las Vegas. I love you, dog. I love the podcast. I love everything you're doing, every guest that you bring on. And matter of fact, I love how you handle yourself, bro. Thank you.
I don't always get it correct, bro. You know what, bro? This is an uncharted waters, doggy. You know what I mean? I'm just a guinea pig out here in the fucking oceans, dog. You know what I mean? And I may get crucified for this shit, dog. You know what I mean? But hey, you know what? I love what I'm doing, and I love the people we put in here, and I love the message that we're putting in the fucking universe, dog. At the same time, we're standing on solid grounds, dog. You know what I mean? So it's hard sometimes. Oh, Lucky's hypocritical. Well, shit, homie, we gotta walk out to our car at night, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You don't. You know what I mean? Shit, it's easy to be behind the keyboard and talking your shit, dog. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And we move the way we're supposed to move, baby.
I want to say, I love how you handle things when things go the other way. I love how you handle things.
I don't like those things, but yeah, I get it. I don't like it when it goes the other way. I don't look for it. Some people like the drama. Let it happen. And I'm just like, no, because I take it serious, bro. Huh?
Hey, dog. One of my most favorite things about you is your humor, dog. You make me fucking laugh, bro.
You know what, bro? Call me tonight, dog. You know what I mean? I got a fucking brand new case of fucking KY jelly, homie, and we'll continue this conversation, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog? Shit, why we bullshitting, bro? Hey, text me.
Hey, bro. Hey, I do got a few questions, though. I do got a few questions.
Lucky's gay. All right, come on with it. Tell all the bitches in fucking Highland Park that shit.
Can I ask you a few questions?
No, he ain't.
Can I ask you a few questions, though?
Go ahead. Well, bro, nah, this ain't my interview, bro. You're gone, homie. You put enough wax on my shit, homie. But I love you. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hey, how's it going, Lucky? Shout out from San Diego. Hey, I love the fact that you bring people from San Diego, like Prayers, and you got your homeboy right here.
Prayers was the first for San Diego, homie. Sorry, Dougie. You're second, though, Doug. You're second in my San Diego heart, baby.
Oh, nah. I'm the first Oceanside one.
Hey, Lucky, keep doing what you're doing. And shout out to the homie right here from Oceanside. And
Gracias.
have a good night.
You too. Thank you, Billy, for the good phone call, Doug. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello. This is Mr. Pepper, Hans.
Fucking Pepe. What the fuck do you want, Doug?
Yeah, I just want to call and get you guys' opinion. You guys are expert rappers. And I want to know how and why Vanilla Ice was blackballed back in the 90s. He was winning awards. He was getting all that pussy. What the hell happened there? Why did Suge Knight and all the brothers try to kill that white guy?
Because it was Vanilla Ice Cream, homie. No, I don't know, dog.
Come on, man. He was winning all those awards.
Pepe, you know what, bro? You always come with the greatest fucking questions, bro, but right now you really just threw me for a loop, bro. I didn't even know how to answer that shit, dog. I was really just trying to hand it off to this guy right here.
Come on, collaborate in this, Hans.
Collaborate. This dude is a super character right here, dog. Pepe.
And about Monte, El Güero was a culero, Hans.
Hey, Güero was a culero. That fucking rhymes. You're a rap artist too. Hey, check it out, Pepe. If you're around the East Los Angeles area, dog, let's bring you in the studio. I think you'd be fun, brother. You know what I mean? Bring you in the studio, dog. Come hang with us, dog. Open invitation. But bring your paperwork, homie. And I got to check the YouTube channels, dog, and make sure you ain't doing no stupid shit, dog.
No.
All right, bro.
Check black and white, Spencer.
You're on Hood Stock. Talk to us.
All right, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, man. I don't mean to disrespect your guest, but I'm asking you a question, homie. And you can hang up on me if you want, but I want to see if you're a man. I want to know if this podcast is for positive things, or if you're still playing little childish shit. You know what I'm saying? You talk about all this fucking that you like unity and all this and that, like fucking positive shit. But when a fucking vato goes on your show and you talk about positive shit, you act like a fucking punk. You fucking disrespect him. You talk like a fucking little kid. So I want to know if you're for fucking positive shit or if you're still playing little kid games. Fucking talking about bullshit, things that we in fucking prison. That when we're out here, we don't talk about shit like that.
You know what? Let me tell you. Hold on. Good stop, dog. So the way I talk to somebody on the phone is like the way I'm going to talk to a man to his face. You know? So the way you're talking to me right now, my boy, if you were to talk to me like that, as a man in my face, homie, I'll slap the shit out your ass right on the spot, dog. I don't give a fuck where we at, dog. So check it out, homie. When you walk through the fucking jungle, when you live in the motherfucking jungle, homie, when you live in the fucking jungle, dog, you gotta survive in the motherfucking jungle, dog. And there's rules in the motherfucking jungle, doggy. You know what I mean?
I'm not a fucking little...
You're not a gang member, then you don't know, so shut the fuck up and mind your own business, bitch. You don't live on these streets.
You
stupid ass.
Claiming to fucking represent the fucking raza.
I don't represent the raza, I represent myself. And my changes I've made, you dumb fuck. That's what I do. See you later, dummy.
You don't fuck...
Hey, fuck that bitch. Cut that shit off.
I represent myself, homie, and what I've been through and lessons that I learned, dog, and how I navigate this podcast is my business. If you don't like it, dog, go to the next channel, unsubscribe, dog. Forget about me, dog. You're not in my position, dog. I'm a man, dog, and I will maneuver and I will deal with the situation where I feel is fit, dog. It is not always correct, dog. It's not always correct. I'm a flawed human being, dog, but the last podcast, I wouldn't change, homie, and that's that. That's that. Double down, homie. I don't change that shit, dog. I changed my motherfucking life, dog, but at the same time, I didn't change my morals and I didn't change the strengths and my character as a man, dog, because in the gang world, you can redirect that energy into the real life world and be a bad motherfucker that makes money, homie. Stupid ass fool. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
And respect to all that, too. You know what I mean?
Phone calls are over with.
We all human, and we gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? But brother over here is running a business, which is something that a lot of people don't do or are willing to do. So, you know, when you call, man, I feel like there's a better way to handle that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all calling in just to talk over the phone. Like, what better does that make us than some other people? You know what I'm saying? So
that's horrible, dog.
No disrespect.
Shame on you, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Nah.
talk to people like that. You could have got at me in a different way, bro, and I could have answered it in a better way, homie.
Yeah.
But you know what, dog? Shit. Don't play with me, dog. Yeah. Let's go. We good, baby.
Hey, you know,
we good, dog.
We run.
I mean, we
run.
ain't fucking YouTube banging, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, damn, homie, you talk to me like that in my face, baby.
Regardless,
Shit,
we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We bro conducting. You know what I'm saying? What he conducting, and this is a great fucking podcast.
Homeboy on next, dog.
Yeah, we will, dog. Hell yeah, Memo, dog. Memo's a rock star, dog. You know, we gotta catch him after a red eye or something,
Honestly,
dog. You know what I mean?
After an NOTV event.
Yeah, bro. You know, he's a fucking. It's hard to catch that man, dog. You know what I mean? But you know what, brother? You know what, dog? This has been dope, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's been fun. It's been real, dog. We've covered a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I apologize for that right there, dog. But you know what, dog? I'm a passionate dude, dog.
Hey,
I'm a passionate dude.
And
don't play with me, dog. Don't play with my manhood and the way I move, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't you, bro.
We gotta handle it how we handle it regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed enough to be a guest here, and I'm proud of you for taking it thus far. You know, and keep going, brother. Don't let anything else just, you know what I'm saying, hold you down and take you aside, brother.
Likewise, baby. Likewise.
You got it, carnal. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, dog? I just spit that shit like a rap song, homie.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
I heard the bars.
Yeah, he made me spit that shit like a rap song, dog.
No pasa nada.
Yeah, dog. You know when that's a serious rap song, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Brother, this has been dope. Thank you so much, dog.
Man,
a pleasure, brother.
Thank you for having me.
You're always welcome, dog. And in any way we can ever support you in any area, brother, we got you.
Shit,
Everybody, give it up for Bishop.